Yeah. Oh, I'm not supposed to be presenting. I'm supposed to be seeing our beautiful faces. Welcome to episode 289 of Open Your Toys Cast, the podcast dedicated to the four greatest action figure franchises of the 80s and all time. And those are Lotus,
Star Wars, Transformers, G.I. Joe, and Masters of the Universe.
Yeah. I love when Lotus is on because I know it's going to him. I don't even got to think about it. If you want to kick it with us, we want you to do it here live Saturday, well, mostly Sundays on YouTube. If you can't make it live on a show, which, come on, we're bouncing all around, right? We're on different days. It's difficult. You can kick it with us in our Facebook group at facebook.com/group/openyourtoys. If you just care about the show and don't care about us, which is A-okay. You can just follow the page at facebook.com/openyourtoyscast or go to openyourtoys.com. Top of the page, there'll be a link to show notes. See what we're talking about, including links how to subscribe through Spotify, Apple and Amazon podcasts, RSS. You can email us. You can leave us a voicemail. You can support the show. Again, links. There's just links everywhere on the website. Go to openyourtoys.com. Mr. Badass, yeah, almost got you. What are you drinking? I'm just kidding. Where can people find you?
You can find me here on the Facebook and on the show, and I've been pretty quiet with Cliff lately, so not much eggplant emojis and explosions happening, but yeah.
I haven't really posted anything, so I think you're good.
Yeah, I was just
okay,
saying, he
fair
hasn't been too
All
exciting lately. He hasn't been eggplant worthy, in my opinion.
Everybody's eggplant worthy.
What about you, Cliff?
I post in the group occasionally as Red Menace, but mostly everything I do is on Instagram as Associate of Horror.
You can't find Lotus anywhere. We can't find him. We don't know what he looks like, so don't even try. You could try to do a Google search for that, for his icon there. Who knows? Maybe you might find something. Let us know. But you can find me at Facebook at facebook.com/openyourtoys or Instagram at slickmcfavorite or eBay. Go check out my eBay, man. Fucking selling gangbusters, bro. 2,500 in the last 30 days. So
Fuck yeah, man.
Doing too bad. The problem is I'm just selling the high-end stuff that's, a really good price. I'm not selling the stuff that actually clears space, the stupid clearance things I bought. Like, oh, they'll go up eventually. 3 years later, they're still $6.99 for a Battle Cat, that kind of shit. Yeah, that's how life is. All right. I saw you drinking some Palm Bay there, bro.
Yeah, bro. Bay? Strawberry pineapple, bro.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Didn't you? What was the cherry one you had?
I had key lime. I had that. What did I have?
I thought there was a cherry one, but maybe
there was a cherry one. Maybe there was. Yeah, I don't know.
It was NyQuil flavored.
Yeah, NyQuil flavored. Little Buckley's will take the edge off.
Nothing like a beaver's anal gland.
Right? Just milk it.
And I'm drinking the champagne of beers. That's right. Some Miller High Life. It was here in the States, at least. It was St. Patty's Day last weekend, so I like to use High Life with my corned beef. So, of course, I got to buy a 12-pack so I can put a couple in my corned beef. So still got some left, which is a good sign. Hey, Cliff, what are you drinking out of?
Well, I'm drinking out of my big gulp container like usual, but it's Saturday night, so I got a little crazy. So I have unsweetened iced tea today.
Oh,
shit. I don't gotta be in bed. I don't gotta be in bed tonight.
Yeah, that's 23 milligrams of caffeine per 12 ounces, dude.
Good shit. I fucking love me some unsweetened iced tea.
Yeah, me too. McDonald's Lipton all the way. That's how I roll. Which is funny because Jessica, like, her favorite coffee is McDonald's too. So I don't know.
That is the best coffee ever invented in the world.
So and she does dig a Dunkin', when she's got time to get over there.
We don't have that in Canada, so.
It's got Hortons, which is.
I was gonna say, have this Horton coffee.
Yeah, we have Tim Hortons, which tastes like buttholes.
Oh, does it? Well, see, that's what coffee tastes like. So I would
McDonald's coffee.
I agree.
I mean, did Tim Hortons change? Because I thought that was like the top of the line.
It
like
used to be the
crack.
top of the line, and then McDonald's stepped it up a notch and added crack cocaine and meth to their coffee, and now everybody loves it and they're addicted to it. So,
dude, their Coke. Something's up with their Coke because they have the best Coke too. Like,
The Coke is a whole science. There's a whole documentary on McDonald's Coke on why it tastes different. So definitely
a little bit of meth, a little bit of crack.
But no Coke.
Yeah, it's really cool. Like normal Coke, comes bag in the box. McDonald's has it. They come in these huge like tanks, and the tanks are chilled at a certain temperature, and you're always going to get a consistent flavor no matter what McDonald's you go to. It's really cool. The system that they run to produce the Coke is just like high tech.
Shit, I'm gonna check this documentary out because that's
I think I need to too, because I agree. Like I'm a big, like, when we grew up, I wasn't allowed to get a soda, not for my teeth or anything, just because it cost too much money. I was only allowed to get waters, and if I asked nicely, I might get an iced tea or something. But yeah, so McDonald's Cokes were always just like, oh yeah. The amount of carbonation that's in it, it's almost like stinging your throat.
Stinky, absolutely, dude. It's the best. Yeah. I need to feel it all the way down the esophagus, like it's knives.
This is real Coca-Cola.
Yeah, definitely Google that documentary. It was really, really fascinating to find out like the system that they use, and that's why McDonald's Coke is like the best.
Interesting.
What about that gross orange drink they give you?
Which one? High C or
High C? I think.
No. It's like I remember back in the 80s, if you got like kids meal, it came with this orange juice.
It's probably like Tang.
Yeah,
it's probably orange drink.
It was orange drink. Yeah, it wasn't a pop. It was orange drink.
There's a awesome David Chappelle bit about what the fuck is juice? I want some grape drink.
Grape drink.
All right. Well, we do talk about toys on this podcast. Yeah, trust me. No one ever asks us any questions or anything, so we don't have any of those to answer, thank God. But we do have some motherfucking con news. We get the 40th anniversary of Transformers week 2. Let's take a look at what they revealed here. We get the full, I think this was the prototype model, unpainted, of this big Optimus Prime thing. So looked good. I backed it. I couldn't not. I was like, God damn it. So I backed it. That gives me another, I think they're saying it's going to ship by the end of the year. So it only gives me like 6 months or something to figure out if I really want it or not. But,
is this the one that's been up? The one that has like 3 figures?
Yeah. And we should remind me to look at Brinkalizer's chart, and because I think it's definitely the most successful Transformers Kickstarter ever. So beat out Unicron, which Unicron was kind of a once in a lifetime kind of thing, but it's beat every other one since, and they've all done pretty fucking good. So totally forgot. In the chat, we got Cowabunga Dude, what's up? And we got KJ Smith. And let's see, said I took a nap and I think I slept till Sunday. Let's see, Clint Allison in the house as well.
Yeah, we missed your last show, Clint. You weren't there, buddy.
Let's see. He says, yo, what's up? I was at Vegas last week. It was a lot of fucking walking, in case you want to know. Circus has a toy shop in there that sells anime prize figures and some small Transformers. Interesting. Yeah, we tend to do like the New York, Excalibur, that kind of end. But when we go to Vegas, we'll always walk down to Circus. And that's basically one end of the strip to the other. Yeah. And that is definitely a motherfucking hike.
I wonder how close the dome is to everything.
Yeah, I don't know enough about the skyline. I've seen it in flyover shots during football games and shit, but I really can't picture where it is in the skyline. I haven't seen just a stationary picture with landmarks I can identify.
It's pretty cool.
Know, Cliff?
I've never been to Vegas. I
don't
drink, I don't gamble, and it sounds hot.
When I was 14 years old, I had one of those old school the cheapest Walkmans you could buy from Walgreens that had the little wire bar that would connect your headphones.
Yeah, with the orange.
Exactly, the little foam pads. Yeah. Walking around Vegas, devil may care kind of shit. Put that shit on my neck and burned, like 3rd-degree burn on my neck from that metal. The sun beating on it.
Clint says the dome is by the Flamingo.
Interesting.
Which the Flamingo is one of my favorite casinos.
Oh, interesting. Where he stayed at. Nice. All right, let's fucking talk toys. Jesus Christ. So this 40th here, might as well. They took a look at things that were, I think they already went up for pre-order before this, or at least we saw them. Maybe they got leaked and they decided to release the official images, but they just talk about all of those Sky Raiders, the Transformers pirates we've seen. Now this was a new thing. Laser Prime with a Earthrise Prime trailer. So a G1 trailer, Laser Prime or G2 Prime cab.
And it's a Target trailer?
Yeah, it's a Target shipping truck with bullseye on it.
Oh, for God's sakes.
And then my favorite thing is the Ravage, dude. The Ravage is like, I don't know if that's supposed to be a gift card or a package. I guess.
Yeah, but it's supposed to be the dog, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's bullseye, right?
Exactly.
Fuck me.
It's the goofiest thing I've ever seen, and I pre-ordered it. It didn't even go Jomo. I was like, nope. I mean, I still got like, with a coupon and some gift cards, I still got like 20% off. But I was like, nope, this is getting pre-ordered.
So I mean, is that going to be in stores? Can you get that at Target, or is that...
I'm assuming so.
Wouldn't it be amazing if it was a Walmart exclusive?
Yeah. Yeah. What are the rules behind that? Can you make something with your competitor's branding on it? Call it your own store exclusive. But yeah, it's the goofiest thing in the world, and nobody else should buy it. Nobody else.
That Prime's weird. It looks like he has like a ghetto blaster on his shoulder, or two ghetto blasters.
The G2 Prime is a little crazy. Much better as a Scourge mold. All right, so that was week 2, and then we got week 3. Oh, I didn't even watch this today. This was the one that happened this week, and I forgot to watch it. But again, things we've seen that we're getting official picks, and I'm sure they said interesting things about them and that kind of stuff. But this is Shard, one of those rock bots that they're doing.
It looks like Springer, but
yeah. Some goofball shit right there. And then Gears looking good.
Dope.
Yeah, he's got a little bit of a backpack there, but overall, pretty good mold, especially his truck mode, in my opinion.
Yeah, he looks gangster.
Not digging that fucking upside down Autobot symbol, but
yeah,
whatever.
Seats are kind of large.
Yeah. There's another one they can redo in another fucking 3 years. Chromia that no one cares about. I I shouldn't say nobody. Cybertron Starscream, this is kind of cool. If you ever had the big, huge one, did anybody have the big fucking like commander class for
that
its
one?
time?
That one was. You're talking about the one like at Toys R Us back in the day. That was the one where it was like on clearance. Like it didn't seem to move.
Yeah, exactly.
That was the same time that Prime came out, right? In 2010. Masterpiece.
Oh yeah, it may.
Optimus?
Yeah, no, Cybertron would have been before the Masterpiece for sure. But
really, okay.
It could have been hanging around until
maybe it was hanging around. I
Prime.
just remember seeing them both on the shelf.
Yeah, I would say that's definitely possible. Yeah, so it looks good. Is the Silverbolt, I think, something like that. A winged wolf dude. I think he's Transmetal 2, maybe.
Yeah.
And then Sandstorm, again, past my time. It's the one triple. Like, I love the concept of triple changers, and that got me into, like, even Octane was past my time. But I still dig Octane, but I just cannot get into Sandstorm. Like, I've never dug his mold.
Yeah, Astrotrain's my only guy. Like, him and
Blitzwing
are my two guys.
Yeah.
After that, I don't really.
Clint's right. He says they've released that G2 Prime way too many fucking times already. Lots of people. There was rumors about that Target thing, and most people just assumed they were going to use the Volvo mold again, the one that they did a Christmas Prime, and then they did a regular Prime. Most people assumed it was going to be that mold, so it's kind of interesting that it's the G2 cab. At least it's interesting that they mismatched the cab in the trailer, at least. And then this is my dude. I pre-ordered this one too. I did do a few pre-orders this week.
It's from the first episode, right?
Yeah, exactly. The most annoying fucking thing in the world is you see these little pieces of blue plastic he's traveling on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes him a Voyager for some reason. This is definitely, yeah, fucking. This guy is definitely a deluxe, but somehow now, because I don't know what they call this. I don't know if it's Space Bridge, parts of the Space Bridge or something, but it stores on his back. Not that anyone would ever fucking want to put it on his back, but yeah, I think it's just one of those things. There's no way they'll ever be able to reuse this mold again. So throw a couple things in there and call it a Voyager so we make our money back, kind of thing. But yeah, Transformers 40th. We got one more week of that coming up this week. Imperial March as well. Get it? Imperial March. Oh God, Hasbro. Will the fun ever start?
Lenny.
So this was what?
Was Lenny behind that one? Wow.
I guarantee you Hasbro wasn't either. I'm sure that was Lucasfilm.
Yeah, most likely. Yeah. So this was kind of cool. They fucking the Empire State Building takeover. So they had what's this guy, Christian Anderson or
Hayden Christensen?
Yeah.
But Mrs. McFavorite used it for the fucking for the longest time. I called Channing Tatum Tanning Chatham. And she got to the point where she would just like fucking stop talking to me and walk off when I'd say Channing Tatum or Tanning Chatham, I should say. But so they threw up the lights, so it's going to be lit up red. The Empire State Building, that is, going to be lit up red for the rest of the month. I don't know if this Vader thing is an actual thing. Maybe it is, that it projected something on there, but so one of the coolest things you've ever seen to one of the dumbest things you've ever seen. This is one of the Imaginext things. So those This is probably what, like fucking 3 feet tall or something.
I fucking love Imaginext though, dude. Like, little kids have it made with Imaginext. There's some really fun shit that comes out with Imaginext.
Especially if your parents were always like, anti too realistic of violence. You can nowadays you can get these little goofy things with all your favorite characters. This I'm excited about. We got True Moo here. Do you got True Moo in your area, Cliff?
I don't know. I don't buy milk a whole lot. I'll have to check. Just because I go on cereal benders like once every couple months, but other than that, I don't drink. I'm not a milk with my pizza, milk with my spaghetti, milk with my spicy like you are.
Yeah, milk with everything. So I'm excited about this. So inspired from Galaxy's Edge. I assume it's going to taste, well, Galaxy's Edge is more like, it's not a cocktail, but it's like a super sugary drink.
Don't they have both though? Can't you get all the drinks either with alcohol or without?
I don't think Blue Milk comes with alcohol at all. Okay. I think it was at least from what I remember. Maybe you can, but
you were there. I mean, I'm gonna default to you. Like, I'm just things I've read secondhand in passing. So,
but I was also very, very sober, so I have a hard time remembering things when I'm so sober.
It's like Popeye and his spinach. You're useless unless you're drunk.
Citizen Watch, blah blah blah. What the fuck is this force telling? Oh my god, like a magic 8-ball. So this is weird. So they're kind of like intermixing things. So this was just announced this week, the Balin Skull mercenary version of him, which I looked at both of them. Cliff, do you remember why there's a mercenary version of him?
I think it's just the cloak. Like that when we first meet him, he had that like large cloak that the original figure didn't come with, that he doesn't really have in the second half of the series. So I think it's I bet you it's the same figure except for the cloak.
And I'm pretty sure when they boarded that ship, they were mercenaries. Like that was their title, right? They were mercenaries.
That's what they were saying they were.
Yeah.
Even though and they are kind of mercenaries, but whatever.
They're bad.
You can buy figures they've released 30 times before, except for they've got cool packaging here.
And they gave Thrawn his goddamn extended universe lizard thing.
Yeah.
Did they give him the beer belly though?
No, because I don't think this is Ahsoka.
Ahsoka Thrawn?
I think this is just regular Thrawn.
No, it looks like it's supposed to be, but maybe not. He's got that weird Elon Musk face to him, but anywho, that's a pre-order. Again, kind of spoiling things for
nobody wants to pick up on that.
Let's see. I don't even know what this is. Icons, Lasting Legacy, Inside Editions. I don't know what the hell this is. Kind of cool. The fucking bongo.
Love the bongo.
Yeah, I don't think they've ever made this, and maybe they made it in 3 3/4, but I don't remember it.
I don't think they ever made. They made one of those like little like kind of like mini rigs.
Oh yeah,
I don't know if they made a bongo like regular size. I think they just had one of like the mini rig. Hasbro.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Thank you. I was like that. Well, it could be Galoob though, because they could have made it in action.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So let's see here.
Oh, that's not going to give you anything. That's going to give you pictures of it from the movie. Oh, there you go. It looks like Action Fleet, right? Up there at the top.
Well, I don't know. This is the Micro Machines collection. So like the interesting. So yeah, they haven't ever made it in action. Oh, wait. Yeah, because this isn't Action Fleet. That's Micro Machines, but that looks like Action Fleet. Okay, let me just stick some Action Fleet up in here, because that's my whole problem with this whole freaking line. It's like, dude, because I have a complete collection of the Action Fleet stuff. Yeah, Yeah, there it is. Gungan sub. That's why. So, okay. They just kind of keep doing the same vehicles Action Fleet did. So, all right.
So because it's Action Fleet, you have it. You have the full.
Yeah, I have it. So then I don't really care about it. That looks like a popcorn bucket. Oh yeah, salvage. Oh, that's kind of cool. So Disney has different popcorn buckets you can buy that are cheap to refill while you're walking around. So lots of people do that and strap them to their backpack and shit. So that one's kind of interesting. Sith Apprentice lightsaber hilt. Oh, nice. I like the fucking lit up box there. That's kind of cool. Hats, hoodies, fucking pins, jewelry. And then they revealed the Acolyte. Oh my God. I never watched the trailer. I might have to take like 1 minute at the end so we can talk about it.
Let's not talk about it.
Yeah, I was going to say it's underwhelming. I can just tell you, you're not missing anything.
It's stupid.
It's just 1,000 Jedi in brown cloaks.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, who's who?
Target exclusive original episode 1 Naboo fighter.
Fucking love the Naboo fighter. I don't know what about it. It's just because I think it looks like a race car. It just looks cool. I just like it. I even like the yellow one.
I'll tell you what, its image in my mind was increased when they made the Naboo 1 or whatever they call it.
Yeah, the N1.
N1.
Mando.
Yeah. And then comics and shit. Okay, so that's all the official bullshit. And then week 1, as far as toy releases, we get another Stormtrooper, the best Stormtrooper ever made. Best Darth Vader ever made.
Weird.
I mean, you got to keep Stormtroopers constantly in the line. You got to keep releasing them. So, I'm never going to fault him for releasing a Stormtrooper.
Like, I have the New Hope one, I think.
My favorite Stormtrooper is actually the Rogue One 5 POA one they did.
It's
awesome. I love it. I love it.
I don't like it. And I know what people have said about it, about its proportions and everything being like almost the most accurate ever, right? Or something. But yeah, I need some elbows and some knees. But this is very exciting. Now, I didn't pre-order this. It's a mass release, so I'm not too worried about it. But Captain Enoch and Thrawn's Night Troopers. So this is cool. First time we're getting these in the main line.
I just want Enoch. I don't even care about the troopers.
Well, yeah. Welcome to why they put him in a multi-pack like this. You know, most people would rock Enoch and maybe a trooper. You know, but now
that's why I didn't.
Now you get 3 of them.
And it pisses me off that it's an odd number too. It should be Enoch and 4 troopers or Enoch and 2 troopers.
You need symmetry in your flanking.
I need symmetry with my troops.
Clint Allison said they also made the bongo in Lego, and he's absolutely right. I remember that as well. At least the Stormtroopers or the Night Troopers here, at least they all have, well, these, that's interesting. So they have the same torso, but different arms. Oh, that is kind of wacky. So they've all got different deco if you consider them as a whole. So that's kind of cool. I didn't remember them having gray parts to their helmet, but that could have been. I could have just.
I'll be honest with you, dude. A lot of Ahsoka's gone.
Yeah,
fairy dust.
That's how great it was. Yeah,
I just remember Bubble Butt, and that's about it.
Let's see, week 2 announcement here, and so this was the Acolyte.
Look at how visually distinct and unique every character is.
I am shocked. There are Jedis, and they all dress alike.
And you got a mercenary there in the middle. So these are Black Series. Then they're also doing these 2 guys in the Vintage Collection. A Moff Gideon electronic helmet. Black Series. So any want on that? Put that on your dome, Cliff?
No. I mean, I like the helmets. But it's just not. I have to draw the line somewhere, and just so I don't have any helmets. But I like that they release helmets.
Don't the helmets always just end up at Ross for like?
That's what I was gonna say. Like, why do they keep releasing these? I've seen everything they've done, including the Marvel stuff, including like the Captain America shields.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
they all seem to go on clearance. So I don't know how much they're making off these.
I haven't seen them at Ross. The last two lightsabers, Rey and Leia's, went to Ross. You're right. Some of the Marvel Select Black Series, whatever they call their thing, like the Thor's hammer and the shields, I've seen those at Ross. But I've never seen the helmets. Now, the helmets do clearance eventually, like at Target and shit like that. Like I guess I've never not seen one clearance, but I'm like you, Cliff. I don't pay that close attention to it either. The interesting thing about this was Walmart put these up for pre-order a couple days ago, and they put them up at like Jesus Christ, like 19 or 2014 prices. So the Black Series were $20 a piece, and the vintage collections were $10 a piece.
Holy shit.
Including the Leia and the R2 and the other vintage collections from
that R2
what's going to make
good.
that wave. Yeah, I mean, and the Leia looks good. I like the sculpted hood down or the sculpted hood up finally, instead of fighting with stupid soft goods with that, but not enough to get it, and especially not enough to get it. Now everything's back up to normal price. Now everything's 17 and 25, but yeah, even at the $10, I didn't fucking pull the trigger on it. Was that all from this one? Oh no. Oh yeah, this was the big one. So then we get a new addition to the Holocomm collection. I think I said com. We get Darth Maul, and this is in like his old man gaming grade outfit. Like, that's what I didn't get. Like, we do see him in a Holocomm projection in a movie, but he's like full hooded and everything. So
it was Solo, right? Where we saw him with the robot
I don't
legs.
remember. Yeah, I don't remember what outfit he had in Solo.
I'm pretty sure he didn't have
one.
He didn't have a cloak on. You saw his face and shit.
Oh, okay. So this is a bounty on the other one. So because this is supposed to be a bounty puck, I guess, instead of like a Holocomm communication device. And so this says Red Dawn on it. And here's more of the helmet. Pipeline reveals. So what we got coming, Deidre Mero, I guess is that Ahsoka? I don't know.
No, that's Andor, man.
Oh, is that that's why I don't know. All right. We get Imperial Armored Commando, so that's kind of cool. Ahsoka Tano in her white outfit. Again, cannot just get Captain Enoch. I guess they learned their lesson with Captain Phasma. Like, jump on the hype train when it's there, because you can't get them separate in Black Series either. You get Enoch and a Night Trooper 2-pack as a Walmart exclusive.
Yeah, I'll do a 2-pack, but I won't do a full.
And then this one's kind of interesting. This is Yoda and Clone Commander Gree as a 2-pack, but they're in their comic representation from the Clone Wars. So you'll get a comic Yoda and then a comic Gree, which you can see here is different from the episode 3.
Yeah, Gree had all camo on and shit.
He had camo and silver and all that shit.
And he had a biker scout helmet or no?
What?
Gree, did he have a biker scout helmet or just a regular stormtrooper helmet?
Didn't he have the regular one with like the visor on it though?
Was it the visor that went across? Okay.
No. Gree didn't have the visor. He had this same helmet, the Phase 2 helmet.
Oh, he had the suspenders and the camo gear,
right? Princess Leia Organa. So we see the one we were talking about here with her hood up.
Yeah, she looks all right.
Hood down. Yeah.
R2 looks dope.
And R2's just super clean. Here's the Acolyte. This was the most exciting in my opinion. The Blurg. Ooh. Now again, whether it's reasonable or not, who knows?
Vintage collection. I'd say, what do you say? I'd say $34.99 for Mando and Blurg. That's not even me being funny. I say, like,
I'm thinking the price point of the fucking speeder bikes, $45.
Oh, you think more? Okay.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I was thinking 45
with the carded Mando though.
Yeah.
It won't be a loose Mando. It'll be a new carded version, but a Blurg, $45. I think that's what we're gonna look at. But and then because every kid's always wanted a Moff Gideon Imperial Light Cruiser hallway playset.
Yes,
that's coming as well.
They should stop calling these playsets and just start calling them dioramas. I mean, that's what they are, and it's fine. But stop pretending like there's a playset there.
Yeah, like this is an action feature to it.
Yeah, and call them a diorama and put some dead bodies or something. You know, put some scarred, battle damaged troopers that aren't figures.
Jason, I don't want to frighten you.
Lies.
You told us you were home alone and there was someone behind you.
Yeah, they came home. They were doing some they're doing some shopping and had to drop off. I'm selling at a toy show, and when I packed up my office, I probably said, "Oh, I'll have my office put back together 5 months later by the time I sell at this toy show." And no, I don't. So I can't find my credit card reader. So I had them get me another.
Does he ever learn his lesson?
Never.
No.
I've had to buy one like 2 times now because I can't find them. Thank you.
You're welcome. It's sitting on the table. So is the blow pops. I sent you the receipt for the blow pops.
I got it. Thank you.
I asked her what she wants for dinner. She wants egg and cheese. I don't know.
Well, I love you guys. Come say goodbye before you leave. Yeah, that, and I give out blow pops. Ain't no better way to have people stop by your table to have a sign out that says free, take one.
I'm surprised. You know? I mean, I didn't even realize blow pops were still around. Like, I didn't
man.
Dude, I tried to.
You have to order those on Amazon, or do you?
No,
yeah, Walgreens. I see them at Walgreens all the time.
Oh yeah, they have regular bags of them, but I got the 100-pack from Sam's Club.
Just do all blue raspberry so you can mark everyone who's been to your table.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a great little thing, you know. Little kids need to get something for free, and it brings their parents over to the table to look for a second at least.
So blow pops or Tootsie Pops, which are better?
Oh my god, blow pops!
Yeah, blow
pops. I eat a Tootsie Roll pop until I can taste the Tootsie Roll, and then I threw it away.
I always ate the Tootsie Roll because I was like, well, you're supposed to.
No, the minute there's a hint of Tootsie in my sucker, it's gone.
Oh yeah,
I just did what the owl did and just eat it right to the Tootsie.
But I really like the gum in a blow pop. I think it's good gum.
Me too. I'm the same way, and I like the flavors. Like
it only lasts for like 10 seconds though.
Yeah, this is true. It's not the
flavor of the gum.
Quality.
I don't know. I would always swallow the gum. I'd be so excited. I'd swallow it instead of chewing it.
I'm the same way, dude. I swallow the gum constantly, but I do chew it for a little while. Big League Chew is the biggest.
Oh my goodness!
Like the minute it's in my mouth, I'm like, I need to swallow this. It's so good. Delicious. It's so good.
It just makes your mouth just hurt. Oh my goodness. But yeah, that was great.
Love ya.
I wonder if they still sell that. It's technically it's like a candy version of chewing tobacco.
Yeah, but I would imagine they still sell. Well, maybe not. Maybe it's not sold normally. I mean, I haven't.
Well, they wouldn't sell Big League Chew as Big League Chew because they were marketing it as it was chew.
Yeah, as it was. Yeah, chew. That's what I'm saying. Like,
well, they still do. You can buy it at $5 or $5 below.
And it's still called Big League Chew. And a guy,
as far as I know,
I'm looking at Amazon right now. It's still called Big League Chew.
Yeah, because chew. I mean, that's a slang word for tobacco, but a real word for bubble gum, you know.
Because stores out here, like Popeye cigarettes, are now called Popeye sticks.
Yeah, sugar sticks. Like, yeah,
Sugar
they have this.
sticks.
Oh yeah, see,
Yeah.
I haven't seen any.
Oh, I remember those. Yeah.
All of our candy cigarettes had fake name. One of them
Yeah.
was Target, which I loved, but
The
they all had
chocolate
just
ones are my
fake
favorite.
names. I've never had a chocolate. Okay,
Yeah,
let's
chocolate
get
cigarette?
I've never had a chocolate cigarette.
Joe, I'm gonna have to go to Walgreens, guys, in a couple minutes. I need some candy.
They also teased a HasLab coming, and I assume this will be announced May the 4th, maybe.
You think it's gonna finally be the Ewok Village, since that's been the predicted one the past 2 rounds, and they haven't? Because I think they said it's vintage collection. It's not Black Series; it's vintage. So.
Wow, are they? Yeah, so they're just giving up on Black Series HasLabs because they just never have done shit, right? Everything has been vintage collection, right? Razor Crest, Sail Barge, Ghost.
Well, Rancor failed.
Vintage. Yeah, Rancor failed.
Reva's lightsaber failed.
You know.
So
yeah, crazy.
I wonder if they're ever going to do the Cookie Monster again, HasLab. No, I mean now that
forgot about that.
But now that HasLab is doing well, I bet you Cookie Monster would do well. You know,
I don't know.
That was the first.
I mean, they tried to do that Rancor, which the Rancor was pretty fucking cool. I wanted it really badly. They just mismanaged the campaign, and that kicked off right after. Was that right after the Razor Crest? Like.
It was,
the Razor Crest
during
is super successful, but
we shit talked that from day one.
Yeah.
See, I didn't even want the Rancor. I just wanted the cardboard playset that came with it.
and the skulls that came with it. The unlocked skulls.
Yeah, the bag of bones.
Yeah. Worth it.
And then week 3, this last week here. And we already saw these. These are the Mercenary and the 3-pack. That's what they dropped this last time. So poo on you. Oh shit, I never looked for day 2, but Mattel revealed day 1. I guess maybe I just like Hasbro's licenses a little bit more. But this was kind of crappy. We got Street Sharks, so they talked about those. I think the thing I was most excited about it is that it's going to be this soft skin on the skeleton. Now that's not good for collecting, obviously.
Yeah, it's not good for longevity.
So it's going to be like Boglins? Like
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Boglins is super flat. I think this is going to be a little bit more firm than that. But yeah, that's how they're going to articulate the chomp on it. But then origin style articulations. I didn't remember them saying anything about parts being swappable. So I don't know if that's the case or not. But like I say, at least in this first wave, I'm only really down with the Ripster anyways, just straight up.
What's the price point on these?
25.
25, yeah. And then they come with these little jails, which cool concept here. You can break them apart
like
and attach them to one another. You're on the Boglin kick, eh?
Hey, I'm just saying.
You see my Boglin up here? Can you see it?
No, I can't.
Right
but
there.
That's cool.
You go in the cage goes in the water. You go in the water. Sharks in the water. Our shark.
He's like, not only do I not have my video on, I don't have your video on either. But yeah, these cages, you'll be able to piece them together to make, I guess, one huge shark.
Well, didn't the original ones come with those cages as well?
I know the package was the cage, but I don't know if they were plastic cage. I never had any Street Sharks. I remember seeing them at Toys R Us.
Yeah, I remember seeing them too,
any.
but yeah.
That's me too. I bought my Ripster at a flea market, so I don't know what it came with.
Yeah.
Let's see here. So yeah, this is them talking about them in package. So they look great in package.
Really?
They all have they're trimes on them.
Is that how they looked back in the day?
That's
I just don't
exactly how I
remember.
That's
remember.
exactly how
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
Oh, wow, I don't know. I guess I missed these. I mean, I know Street Sharks. You know, I know the name and stuff, but I just don't remember them.
Why the fuck is there a He-Man 8-ball?
Because that's their new art toy. So you see the body down here.
Yeah.
And then an 8-ball sits on top of it. And they have tons of versions. This thing fucking sold out. I didn't think it would. It sold out. They did a Draculara from Monster High. That one sold out. But the rest are available. Like they have Hot Wheels ones. They have all kinds of different weird versions. So there we go. You can see what it looks like. I don't know.
Kind of
Goofy.
like the Madball concept, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. They showed new packaging for Masterverse here. So looks good. I like it. This was really interesting. They interviewed, pretty long interview too, the people that do their stop motion little shorts that they put out.
Those are awesome, those shorts.
Yeah, dude. And it's really interesting to hear these. And I think they're a married couple that does them. The dude you see here with the tats, he's like shaved head and he has like tatted stripes going down his head. So he's definitely not your like standard nerdy photographer. But they're just all like super into stop motion. They talk about how those shorts, and you watch them and you say, oh, that's really cool. But they talk about like, you know, we did something that's really hard to do. We had a splitting boulder. So not only do you have that boulder flying into the scene, you have to have it exploding and flying back out. And they talk about all the little rigs they did to cause that to happen in the stop motion. So it was a really interesting part of it. You know, they said they were going to interview creators and designers and that kind of stuff. And then talked about Cyclone here, which Roger, did you get a Cyclone?
No.
All right. Do you want a Cyclone?
I do.
Okay. I ordered my three limit I could do. So, and he sold out. I don't know quite how long he took. I checked him 2 hours after and I thought he was still there, but maybe I'm remembering.
By the time I read the shot and Shane said, I think he's still there, I went and looked, he was gone.
He was gone. So yeah, I don't need any of this tornado crap. All I need is that right there. Yeah, action feature. Oh, and this was interesting too. I thought so I saw this picture and I said, oh, you know what the fuck is missing from this? The mini comic. But if you look here, the mini comic's behind there.
Yeah.
So okay. I was like, oh great, that's what they're fucking doing, is they're gonna cut the mini comic out of the exclusive online bullshit. But yeah, the fact that he spins, I'm the happiest person in the world. Oh, and this was kind of a cool. They talked about how they took the original
Fright Zone
artwork and swapped out, because that's originally He-Man there with the fucking axe and shit, I guess. Axe and shield, and they put a Cyclone in there. So
that's awesome. I hope we get a Fright Zone. It's a nice little small playset. It'd be cheaper than Snake Mountain and Castle Grayskull.
Like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. We get maybe they'll show more. Yeah, there we go. Demo Man's going to be coming. I'm
Origins or
in
Masterverse?
Origins.
Oh yeah.
I don't need him.
I may not buy that, Roger. So you want to make sure you'll be there for the on sale for that.
Yeah, right.
I got the classics. I never had a vintage one. I never, so I'm good. I don't need them in Origins.
And this was Geldor, I think, or something like that.
Yeah,
Geldor. So kind of like Geldor, like they took his name and used it in the new movie. Is that interesting?
Who's Geldor?
Isn't Geldor the time key guy?
That's Quildor.
Yeah, it's cool.
Oh, Gwildor. Oh, how could I not know that?
How can you not? Dude,
Gwildor or
He-Man says
Geldor?
Gwildor like 9,000 times. He's like, Gwildor, Gwildor. Like, he says it so many times in that movie. Gwildor.
That's what I was mistaking here. But so this is a guy from the mini comics that was a bad guy, He-Man's opponent for a couple mini comics. And then this was, I think, what people are most excited about, the new Eternia, right? Are they considering this new Eternia?
I believe so.
Dude, there's like a dude inside there? I thought they were robots.
Yeah, exactly. That they said that's an Easter egg. And they said it on the show, not while they were showing this graphic, but then they showed this graphic, and it's like, oh, okay, so there's.
Are they robots though? Because didn't He-Man wear the armor in like Secret of the Sword? Because they see his blonde hair coming out of the joint.
Yeah, I thought they just stripped the robot parts and threw the armor on.
That's what I thought. I thought he just took parts off of a robot and was in there, but they've had other ones, like they had the general guy in Classics where he had the armor but was a regular human. So I just like that the horde symbol, the visor there, is translucent. That's kind of cool, whether you want to consider them robots or armor or both. I thought that was
this
cool
figure is
touch.
Awesome.
Yeah, see, look, there's that dude inside.
Yeah, new Eternia. And they show off the packaging, which if you have a snout spout, you've seen this already. Kind of interesting what they did with it. They went no plat. Now Mattel's going no fucking plastic with this shit. But this is kind of cool. So you get the artwork on one side of the figure, then you flip it over and you get a backdrop. So here you get Horde Prime, or whatever they called the Horde City. And that's like the little insert that covers it. So you pull that out, then you get the robot in the box. So, and I don't think they showed anything on day 2. I watched the Mega segment of day 2, which was kind of interesting. Mega's up in Canada, where you guys are. Well, not where you are, badass. They definitely sounded very, very French. So I assume they're
It was probably Ontario.
Yeah, the other side of Canada. But it was interesting. Like the couple designers they interviewed, one had been there 23 years. So it wasn't just with Mattel Mega. He's been there since Mega Constructs, like the beginning. Another designer was been there 13 years. They're doing a 3 3/4 scale. Is that what you call it? No, a 3/4 scale Xbox. So you know how Lego's done the Nintendo and the Atari? They're doing an Xbox 360, which, dude, light effects, all kinds of shit. It looked amazing. And I'm not even an Xbox guy. But I didn't see anything else released. I didn't watch the Hot Wheels or the WWE to see if there's any crossover stuff. So, all right. Holy shit. God damn, there's a lot of cotton news.
Yeah, no shit.
Wondercon, this isn't a big news, but we got a Hasbro toy panel on Saturday. Wondercon's next weekend. So, Hasbro toy panel action brands. So it's going to be all across their fucking portfolio. Saturday, March 30th at 3 to 4 p.m. if you're going to that. And I think it's WonderCon LA, or is it San Francisco? I can never remember. Oh, Anaheim. So yeah, LA. Okay. Yeah, let's get back here. All right, let's get into things that people actually care about. New Classfied.
All right.
Barbecue's my dude, or not barbecue. Literally,
Road
I was just thinking how barbecue is not my dude.
Yeah,
and Blowtorch was always my dude.
Love Blowtorch.
Yeah, dude, Blowtorch is amazing. that must have been right when I just like hit my stride with GI Joe, because like Barbecue, Law and Order, you know, like these are all some of the ones. Quick Kick, you know, like I had Torpedo and I had a Flash. Those were my first couple GI Joes, but this is when I really started buying a lot of GI Joes.
Yeah, but
obviously.
Blowtorch was the same run as Torpedo.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, a Quick Kick was like after him, and then Law and Order is like way after him.
Yeah, Law and Order's movie, so
Yeah.
that's like 87 probably.
Yeah,
maybe 86.
Oh, that's true. So Torpedo, because I always thought Torpedo was like the second. So you have the Core 13, and I thought he was in the second wave, is Blowtorch or second series or whatever you want to call it.
Pretty sure he was in that wave. I'm not like
Here, I'll do some research, guys.
yeah,
Right.
Yojo, Yojo, that shit.
But then Road Pig like had been rumored for a while.
Yeah, I knew about Road Pig for the
I
longest
just want
time.
the Neon Sonic Fighters version, dude.
There's rumors they're doing it. They're doing the whole Sonic Fighter line.
I want that fucking neon orange skin Sonic Fighters Road Pig.
I mean, once they do the mold, then right, like every deco's coming eventually.
Yeah,
if the hype keeps up, you know.
Sonic Fighters for sure.
All right. And then let's see, no MOTU TNT crossover.
That Donnie looks ridiculous.
The Michelangelo.
Oh yeah, the Michelangelo looks fucking stupid.
Oh
like,
my god!
Way to wreck my favorite character.
Yeah, exactly.
I actually like everything but the hair.
Yeah, the hair is what pisses me off.
Yeah, I agree with that. I like the M, the kind of like battle armor style M and shit. New Eternia here. What do we think of that? Or maybe is that supposed to be Revolution?
That's probably Revolution.
Or Revolution, yeah.
I like it.
Yeah. Do you?
Yeah, I'm not getting it, but I like it.
He looks terrible. He looks terrible.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm not a fan either. Green Goddess.
No, Snake Tila from Revolution.
Oh, interesting.
Remember in Revolution, she takes on the snake armor and becomes green?
Yeah.
Yeah, but she's Green Goddess. She's not. Is she supposed to be Snake Tila? I always just.
I guess she could be Green Goddess. I always looked at her because she had to get like the 3 gods' powers.
Yeah. No, I know.
That was the snake god's powers. So I just thought of her as Snake Tila. But you might be right. It might be Green Goddess too.
Yeah.
They both had snake armor.
Exactly.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I'm pretty sure
her legs. Why her legs look very long? Are they in proportion to her, or
she's all legs?
They look in proportion to me.
No, is that? I mean, is that the way she's supposed to be though? To have,
it's very like anime-ish. I mean, Revolution. It's not,
If you go over to the next picture where they have Eva Lynn, I'm pretty sure she's all legs too.
All right, so just to circle back on GI Joe, guys. What were we talking about? The Torpedo is 83, Blowtorch is 84.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Blowtorch came out with like Duke, Firefly, Mutton Junkyard, Recondo.
Right. All right. Yeah.
And I was swapping the doggies. That was my problem. All right. We get animation Evil Lynn poking through the back, and then an animation Prince Adam with an animation.
With
Cringer. That's going to be good.
Adam.
Yeah, I want that Adam just for the Cringer. Yeah, for sure.
So that was and then we get Skeletor over here too. Have we seen Skeletor before?
I haven't seen him.
Not for the Motuck Manut.
Yeah. I was like, we need to come up with something some kind of cool name for this.
That's what they call it on
a lot.
GDL. They call it Motuck Manut.
Motuck
Manuk.
Yeah, Motuck Manut. So it's Master of the Universe, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Motuck Manut.
Let's call them Turtles of Grayskull. Like let's just call them fuck.
Yeah, I guess that's even easier than
maybe it's Motuck Manut.
Bad life.
I just think it's funny to say Motuck Manut.
All right. And then more.
Oh, dude.
Excuse me.
That merman, dude, that fucking merman is so awesome.
That wave is
with the
fucking
tail.
believable.
Nice. I'm liking the leather head as well. And
The leather head, the fucking Too Bad with Rocksteady and Bebop. Like,
yeah, two bop steady or whatever.
Yeah, like, I am fucking in on this line. In on it.
Yeah, and what better thing to make He-Man into than a stealth ninja?
Yeah.
I just like him. I just like the cloak. I just think it's cool. He-Man in a cloak. Like,
yeah.
Casey Jones looks dope.
Casey Jones. Yeah,
the
he's
jitsu
got
hand.
The jitsu hand. Yeah.
And the mask from Devil's Rejects made out of the cast iron stove shit. Yeah.
That's awesome.
That is the best figure ever.
Really? Oh God!
I just think it's so perfect to make Bebop and Rocksteady.
You're right, because they're the comical, bickering couple relief. I get it.
Leo looks good. That version of Leo looks pretty dope.
Leo Samurai.
Yeah, my boy.
The big ass fucking trap, and looks like he's gonna have a rubbery tail,
like a whiplash tail.
Boo.
God, dude.
Boo.
What? Anyways. And then Splinter, I guess this is supposed to be like a King Grayskull.
King Splinter Link.
Oh, is that what it is?
That's what I'm calling him, because he's got the furry cape like King Grayskull.
Trademark, motherfucker. Don't be using that without Cliff's permission.
Anyone could call. Like, I'm sure I'm not the only person online who's referring to him as King Splinter. He's got King Grayskull's furry
cloak.
Cape.
April is the sorceress here, which this looks like crap.
A little too monotone.
Yeah, a little.
Would have liked a little more color in the wings.
Yeah,
but I'm not collecting
get
this
some more.
line, so
Get
what am I
some blue in there.
The hammer looks dope though. Like the hammer with like a jewel in it.
Yeah, I do like that. And then finally a blue Hordak if you didn't want to buy the $500 one on fucking online. But
half those guys you can't even see. Like they haven't shown like the merman.
I gotta see that merman, dude. That fucking tail.
Cowabunga says that hair probably comes off.
I hope so. I fucking hope so.
Listen, I get it, because out of all the turtles to give like a shaggy hairstyle to, I mean, it's got to be Michelangelo. He's like the surfer dude, but I do think it's a bit of a miss. But the rest of it is awesome. The rest of it is my favorite of the four.
Yeah.
I like that battle armor M.
I like that Donatello armor on him, the samurai. But yeah, Man at Arms. Sorry. KJ Smith, loving those figures.
We can all agree, though, that this series just completely blows the first two series out of the water.
Yeah. This is like the
substantial upgrades.
Yeah.
I agree. I mean, there were some good ones though. The Trapjaw Mouser, the Fly Trap. I mean, I guess those are the Fly Trap. Mossman was an exclusive.
Yeah. And it's Mousejaw. Jason, it's Mousejaw.
Yeah.
Mousejaw. This is setting the bench right here. Those guys.
Yeah. It's.
All right, new Hasbro packaging. That didn't take long. What, 2.5 years for them to be like, we made it
stupid.
Yeah. And now I don't know if I like this. Now you're getting more figure, less artwork. So we don't have the artwork now for Joe, at least. I don't know if Marvel. Yeah, Marvel.
I don't mind. I kind of like the single pack. I like the thinner card. It's kind of like what they did with Black Series when they thinned down the card.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Or thin down the box.
I like to see the artwork myself.
They still have room for the numbers, because if they don't have the numbers,
they're gonna lose a collector.
Yeah.
Oh, I think purposely they won't show the number, because these are probably.
Oh no, they're on the back. No. 123.
Jesus Christ, there's so many.
I know.
Even with all my runs, I still have over 100 figures.
Oh my god. Here's what Black Series will look like. So still getting the spine artwork there for you. I literally heard him mention it in the Mattel thing that you can either collect them facing forward or on the spine. Like they purposely designed it for spine collectors. I'm like, oh,
I guess
God.
I'm a spine collector because I have all the numbers.
Is that how yours are?
Gotta see the numbers. Gotta see those numbers.
Yeah, gotta see the numbers.
They mean a lot.
Yeah, they do
He actually doesn't even like the figure. He doesn't care what figure it is as long as it's numbered.
Gotta see the numbers.
The OCD just counting. Oh,
yeah. And like all the good artwork is on the other side too. That's the
yeah, exactly. That's what I was gonna say. The spine has the actual artist artwork on the other side. All right. Let's see. Origins Extendar. So this is kind of interesting because these are all going to have to be bits. It can't slide in the way it used to before because of the added articulation. So we can see what his arms will look like. He'll get a little bit on his legs here. I'm sure there's got to be a neck piece up there.
Yeah, there is, because you can see in the art that it's got a neck piece.
His head pops up.
So I always loved Extendar.
I'm not a Extendar guy.
Oh, really? I always liked that he was a knight that just got all super big. Even his shield extends. Now people are starting to speculate based on package art. Oh, drag stores coming. We've got the Fright Zone in the back, possibly. But
yeah, but they've been.
That's the second appearance of Fright Zone.
Yeah,
like because Fright Zone was on
Cyclone.
Yeah.
So maybe that is coming up. It's the bungle.
I'll still probably get Extendar because he is a vintage figure that's in Origins. Like it's not as easy for me to skip him as it is for like Demo Man or Geldor.
Oh, I was going to ask because I thought you were going all in on Origins, but just vintage characters.
Yeah, just because those figures I remember. I have no memory. It's kind of like how Eternia never hit me because I didn't know Eternia existed until I was like 30.
Me too. That was the same with me. As I never even knew about it, and that's as I start to take a look more at my collecting thing. Oh, that was nice of me. Start taking a look at more at my collecting habits and where I can start trimming and that kind of stuff. That's really kind of where I'm headed, is either things I remember or remember having or things I remember wanting, not just because I found about, and what's crazy about that is that eliminates Tiger Force and Python Patrol. Like I didn't know those existed back then.
Oh, really? Dude,
really?
I was
Tiger Force Duke was my main man for like 3 years.
I know.
I told you that story about how my dad got me the entire run of Tiger Force for Christmas, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I was done before that. I'm 75. So well, not years old, but I was born in 75.
I was
out on toys at about 87, 88 at like the latest.
Really?
That's what toys got good.
Yeah, that's what toys got good, man. That's what
I love,
good.
Dude. Did you guys have Children's Palace when you were kids? Like toys, there was Toys R Us, and then there was Child World / Children's Palace. It was like a white building that looked like a castle.
Yeah. We had that here.
Yeah, it was basically clean Toys R Us.
Yeah,
everything was fucking spotless. It was wonderful. I still remember going to the G.I. Joe aisle and just fucking nothing but Tiger Force.
Yeah, and Python Patrol.
Getting
Python
that Duke
Patrol for rows.
Getting that Duke, and then for my birthday that year, I got the Tigerfly, the helicopter with Ricardo. Yeah. Oh, so Tiger Force is a real sweet spot for me. And all I bought was Flint, Ricardo, and Duke, because those are like my three.
I love that Roadblock. I just loved him.
Did you guys feel Toys R Us was unorganized? I have memories of it being very organized and very, very full with toys.
Yeah, full, yes. Dirty though. Toys R Us was always dirty.
Kmart had
Oh,
better.
see,
fucking
mine
stores
seemed
than
really
Toys R Us.
clean. Like
Yeah, I don't remember it.
to me, KB seemed like the dirty store where
KB was
things were
God,
thrown
yeah.
everywhere.
KB was chaos. Yeah. But the weird thing about Child World, it was kind of like service merchandise. I don't think everyone was aware of it. So you'd go and it was always like fully stocked and like they had what you were looking for. Like if Target or Zare or Venture didn't have that toy you were looking for.
Yeah, chances are
service merchandise probably did because no one knew service merchandise had a toy aisle.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Oh God. I'm just thinking about when things were awesome. Remember when things were awesome, guys?
I know.
Things
just suck nowadays. That is just such a classic old person thing.
Yeah.
Like the older I get, like now I know why every old person hates the music that they didn't grow up with. You know, that kind of shit. All right. Toyhax updates. Interesting sets this time. They've got an actual Grayskull set for the Origins Grayskull. And I haven't put mine together yet, so I don't know how much this is adding. You know, like, doesn't it have a dungeon sticker? I assume it has a dungeon sticker, doesn't
sure
it?
It does, yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, see, that's weird. Here's where they're showing where you get the stickers. So you can update your
shit.
sorceress here. This is kind of cool. Different flags for them. Prototype. You've got Orko smashing into a window, I guess.
No, he's at the bottom of the elevator.
Yeah,
that's
on the bottom.
Oh, is that what that is?
Like he got crushed by the elevator. That's actually really funny.
I get it. Okay, that's actually relatively good. Yeah, same thing here. Does it not have a rug sticker?
Yeah, it does.
So don't you guys remember when Grayskull first came out? Everyone complained how low res the decals were. Like they didn't put any like work into like the making the stickers look like pop
high quality.
So this might be an attempt to correct it by giving really like crisp images.
Stickers, yeah, that could be true. I like that.
That's
and I step outside real loud. That's an interesting one. All right. So yeah, I thought that was kind of interesting, branching out. Oh shit. What else do we got here? Code Red, if you got that the Stranger Things crossover.
What's the Jurassic Park one?
You want to take a look at that? That's that 2-pack with the Dilophosaurus and the Jeep as a transformer.
It's the Transformers Jurassic Park. Okay.
Yeah, it's this 2-pack, which I haven't. Oh, battle damages. Oh, the rain on the windows is kind of cute. I like that.
But wasn't it the Explorer that had the fogged up windows?
No, it was the Jeep right there.
Okay. Oh, that's
he almost drives it off of the waterfall or whatever it was.
Yeah, because I remember the scene where Malcolm's like wiping the window when the T-Rex.
Oh yeah, at the T-Rex paddock. Oh, that's kind of cool. You can change the number on them if you want, but again, God, just so. This one's actually not bad. And I want to find out what this means. So they have this new thing called Stubby Finger Discount available. If you want a second shot at applying these labels, you can add an additional copy for, maybe I can just add 2 and we'll see what the discount.
There you go. Look, that's cool.
I thought they meant buy one, try to put it on, and then if you need to reorder, we'll give you a discount when you reorder.
You have to severely fuck this up, and then you get another one.
Wow, that's even worse. Like, you gotta say, I'm gonna fuck it up, so I might as well buy 2 sets.
Dude, the stress I go through putting decals on is unreal. It's like I'm going into surgery.
I agree, dude. And now my truck got broken in, not broken into. I left my truck unlocked like a stupid person. And somebody just went down checking people's doors. And they stole my first pair of glasses. And now I'm like once I had glasses, this is the problem with doing things good for yourself, like massages and chiropractor.
Yep.
Is once you know how good you have it, then you really miss things. Like once I knew how well I could see with glasses, they got stolen. Fucking like, good for you. You stole some prescription glasses. And now I miss having my glasses. I've got these little cheap, like $1 reading glasses when I have to put decals on.
Cheaters.
Yeah. Exactly.
You know how hard it is to see when I don't have my glasses on?
Oh, I know. My daughter has a very strong prescription. She has like a 375 or something. I don't know how it all works.
I wear bifocals, my friend.
Oh, so you've got them both going both ways.
Oh yeah.
That's what they said I should get, because the readers are for close up, but my glasses were for far away. But anyways, okay. Is there anything else good here? Oh,
God,
Dr.
a lot of old ranting tonight.
That's what I love. This was kind of interesting. Another little, I don't know if you want to call it a breakthrough, but something smart they're doing. So this Optimus Prime trailer, so this is the little Dr. Wu one, not even Legends. So this thing is like this long, this Optimus Prime is with trailer. And so they molded those stripes into the trailer. So what they're including are structural labels. So you actually add a label into what they molded to flatten it out so you can put the right size sticker. Because if you just put it in the molding that they did, the stripe would be too small.
It'll have an indent in it.
Yeah.
So like it's basically like
exactly.
filler.
Yeah. Yeah, kind of like my frickin', this is my most annoying thing, that bat I got. I bet you can't even see it, but that sticker won't fucking sit down because there's that chest sticker, because there's a ledge there. So kind of a cool idea. Again, do you want to buy a $10 sticker for a $30 toy? That's up to you. And
I bought $12 capes for $10 superpowers.
Yeah, there you go, right?
Let's see, new epic blanks. So these are epic hacks. So these are the 6-inch versions of Boss Fight Studios figures, but blanks. And I thought they already had these, but the article made it seem like they're brand new. Maybe they haven't. But really cool looking molds. Oh, that's kind of cool. A masked head like that. Oh, on him too. Interesting.
That could be a Manhattan, I guess.
Yeah. That's pretty crazy. Yeah, if you'd have to sculpt a dong on him.
Actually, he was blue, I think, wasn't he?
Yeah. Translucent blue. I have one of their 4-inch translucent hacks, and I was like, how could I put a penis on this?
Hey, Jason, I just added in the private chat a third-party thing that just posted today. If you want to add it to, we don't have to do it now, but before we finish third party.
Oh no, we are gonna do it right now.
Because I'm really considering this. I'm very much considering this.
Male Tom Explorer. I like this.
Yeah. It's from the company who did the Freddy, Jason, and Michael I painted.
Oh, okay. I can get with that. Now, were you happy with the build quality and everything of those?
Yeah.
Like considering that black major bat I sent you, was it much better than that?
No, they are clearly 3D printed. They're not quite as
okay.
nice as like a Black Major bat, but from like I'm not going to play with them.
Yeah, that's true.
They're sturdy enough to stand there. The one thing I will say is because it's 3D printed resin. Sometimes when I think on the Freddy, when I was screwing it back together, the screw was kind of shredding the plastic. So eventually, I'm going to have to add some maybe epoxy into that hole so that the screw holds.
Yeah,
but other than that, it's a solid build. I mean. And I'm really considering this because I kind of want a G.I. Joe Indiana Jones.
Dude, they got a Wick. They got a Snake. They got
a bunch of cool full body
53,
figures.
Jesus.
Dude, they got the fucking A-Team.
Yep, they got Action Jackson, the A-Team. They got Rocky, Rambo. They got Rambo shirtless and Rambo in his hoodie from the Force of Freedom figures.
Ooh, I like the hoodie. That's dope.
They got Michael Knight.
Baba Yaga. I like that. The boogeyman. And now these are just the 3D sculpts, but they obviously come with their rivets and screws.
Oh yeah, they're all the rivets and screws are in there. Yep. And some of them come with accessories. Like, it's cool.
Oh, that's hilarious. And they blur out the faces.
Yeah, so Stallone apparently was very pissed at this guy. So all of the Stallones, they will come with the Stallone faces, but he can't show them on the site.
He can't advertise them.
Yeah.
What? Fucking Stallone, dude. Really?
Well, I think Stallone, doesn't he make his own figures?
I think he makes like 12-inch dolls.
Yeah.
Or collector figures, whatever you want to call them.
Yeah, and it's one of those things. If you don't defend it, then you lose right to defend it. If some $1 million company wants to do it, but
they also did Cobra. LA Street Cop is Cobra.
Oh, do they have that really?
Yeah, it's LA Street Cop. It's third row from the bottom.
Yeah,
far
LA
right.
Street Cop. Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
That's Cobra. Yeah.
Oh, Cobretti. I love him. All right. Let's see. Oh, this one is exciting. Altered Beasts.
Cool.
The game that came with all Sega Genesises.
Yeah, dude. This was one of my favorite. I wasn't a huge Genesis version fan of it just because I played it so much in the arcade. When you played something too much in the arcade, then it was just never gratifying. Like playing Street Fighter was never gratifying on the Super Nintendo.
Yeah, when you play Mortal Kombat in the arcade and then you go play it on the system, you're just like, what the fuck?
Yeah. But yeah, this is dope with his I always call it the transforming orb, but they call it the spirit ball. The little thing that would float that you would progress your size. So, I mean, this has tons of applications, right? You got the small guy and his clothes, the big guy and the ripped clothes. You could start getting into dragons and the fucking polar bear or grizzly bear. You can start.
And it's Jax, so it's a mainstream company. I mean, they can go all in on this.
I don't like the packaging though. I don't think it really.
No.
The Altered Beast is it's not prevalent. It's just so small of a font.
Yeah, and the artwork isn't even that great.
No,
like how they chose
to figure almost. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and I know this isn't. I think they're doing just like a video game line. Like I don't.
Because aren't they doing Streets of Rage too? Didn't they?
Yeah,
exactly. Streets of Rage. Yeah.
It's not like we're gonna get tons of Altered Beasts, but
see, they should have They should have put that graphic on the front, the fire and stuff.
Ooh, yeah, that would have been
very memorable.
See, this is weird because I have no interest in this line, but I kind of want a werewolf figure.
Well, has anybody paid enough attention to know what the price point is?
I don't even know what the scale is. Are these 6 or 4?
That's true too. I don't know that.
Yeah, they looked at that little mini series, that 4-inch series that they do for like Batman and.
What did you say? It was Streets of Rage, right?
Yes.
Specific Streets of Rage, because those have been around for a while. Let's see images.
No, they just released figures.
No, I know. Oh. Sorry. they've been talking about it a few more days than this one, so
got it.
Thought they might have more information on these guys. Let's see, figures announced.
4-inch.
4-inch. Oh, let's see, 4-inch werewolf. That'd scale nicely with 3 3/4 Joes.
Yep.
You know. So, all right. Shit. The sun came out. The sun is burning my eyes. Closer look at Simpsons, which this made me even more confused. But so these are all like packaging mock-ups. So this looks to be like a Homer with 3 points of articulation. So is this Jack specific too? Did they do a 2.5? Like, did they do a 24 scale? Because that's what I'm thinking this would be.
Not that I'm aware, but I don't really know what Jax does like right now.
Yeah, because all I knew him from was the Tron figures. I think that was like the
see, I just know him from the 90s wrestling.
Oh, let's see, and Tron might have been Spin Masters too. I don't know, but I wanted to see if they put anything here. Yeah, anyways, we can click through because then there are some like super articulated ones. Like this one's great, the Furious Homer that comes with the green paint that's built over. If you're a Hulk collector, you gotta love that. There's one for you, a Bram Stoker fucking Count Burns.
Yeah.
Radioactive Man. So I mean they look pretty articulated, but they still look like they could, based on the hand, that looks like a 6-inch box for sure.
Looks like a 6-inch box, but it kind of looks like a 4-inch figure. Inside, like if that's the size of the figure compared to his thumb.
Yeah, inside the box. Stuffed animals. This is interesting. A Moe's phone that I assume
will have all the different pranks on it.
Yeah, all the different phone pranks. A very like a life-size Krusty. So here again, here's the one that I was talking about. These look like they only have 3. And I don't even know what language this is to see what that approximate pricing is.
Bartman.
Yeah,
Bartman hasn't been a thing for like 1990.
Oh God, I can remember dancing and singing to fucking do the Bartman.
Do the Bartman.
But anyways, so there's Bart,
Otto,
fucking Groundskeeper Willie. So these look like these would be the 3-point of articulation. So, anywho.
Are these all samples or are they retail figure? Okay.
Yeah,
so
this is at like a you're like, that's just cardboard in there, you know that, right? Yeah, this was I think this was at a toy show that they were showing these off. So these are all just mock-ups. Similar to their Super Mario and Sonic licenses. Well, they make those in different sizes too. So
yeah,
we'll learn more eventually. That's the thing about toys, right? We always learn more. This is kind of cool. Mythic Legions, the first 10 years. So if you're a big Mythic Legions fan, the Four Horsemen themselves are putting together a amazing book that'll chronicle all the different figures and photography, and it looks like probably some artwork on here. Let's see, are some of the progress pages we revealed at MustCon. While we do not have a release date for this book or pricing, we can tell you that our goal is to offer it up for pre-order later this year.
That's a horrible name for a convention. I mean, it's kind of smelly. Conventions are normally smelly.
Muskie. Yeah, because I think it's Muskegee, right? Is that what probably it's short for? So it'd be MuskieCon. Anybody that's heard a podcast where the Horsemen or somebody's talking about where this is from, let us know if that's how you pronounce it. Let's see. Oh, we got a Toy Box Goblin joining us. He says, and I guess I shouldn't always say he. I guess it's a very slight chance it might be a female. But they say, how about that?
Right. I didn't know females
Toy Box Goblin says, I love Streets of Rage and hope they make a max and its scale. And it's in scale. All right. I don't know who. I'm not a Streets of Rage guy, I don't think. I was at Final Fight. I was excited about them. Streets of
Yeah, just like a Double Dragon Final Fight type game.
It's like a
same thing.
Beat 'em up.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It was on the Genesis. Maybe that's. But I'm sure it was in.
I mean, in the arcade, I remember Virtual Fighter. You know.
I played that last night. I was at the arcade.
Oh, really? You played one of the original ones?
Yeah.
Nice.
We have this retro one here in Victoria.
That's cool.
Now, Virtua Fighter, I love that shit. The fucking super polygon-y first one. Dude, that's literally like 22 polygons to make the figure.
I played Killer Instinct. I was playing
Killer Instinct, yeah.
Oh wow.
Afterburner. I was playing that Terminator shoot 'em game where you got the gun, you got to shoot.
Terminator 2, the arcade game.
Yeah,
fuck yeah, dude.
Dude, I was rocking it last night.
There was controversy over that game. I don't think Arnold was. I don't think he was going to give the rights or something. I don't know. That was on one of those.
Well, he's not in it though. It's just you're just shooting endoskeletons.
Yeah, but he got his voice every now and then.
Oh, do you? Okay.
Yeah.
I just remember shooting endoskeletons in
there was something though. I thought
that was in that Midway documentary.
Yeah, it was in that documentary.
Yeah, that they had to do something weird with.
Was it Arnold or Robert Patrick? I don't know. It was one of those Terminator.
I'm thinking it was Robert Patrick. He's the T1000, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was playing Iron Maiden pinball and shit.
Oh, nice.
Nice. Oh, yeah.
Pinball's so fun.
I know, dude. Yeah. I had a blast in pinball last night.
I got my friend into pinball just randomly. Like, he would go to arcades. That would be something we would do because he wouldn't drink. And so we'd go to arcades and stuff. And he started getting into it. And now he's like one of the best guys in the city. It's crazy. Like he wins pinball tournaments and shit. He's that good at it.
It's like a hustler.
Yeah. Like he's sitting there. And now I know how I feel when I start getting into like toy talk with normies.
Yeah.
He's sitting there telling me, dude, and then once you shoot this ramp and that ramp, and then you go up through the exchange, then you go up to the next level, and then you got to shoot. And I just like start glazing over. Oh, that's crazy, dude. Because I love pinball, but I'm just like, I just shoot ramps and stuff. Yeah. If something's flashing, I shoot towards it, and I can make my $1.50 last to where I feel good about myself. But I'm very rarely breaking records or winning free games.
Don't tilt that shit.
And I never tilt. And now he's the man. You see those really good guys that just like jerk it like a quarter of an inch, you know, perfectly timed. He's one of those dudes. All right, Lego D&D. And I don't know if this is, I don't think this is a Creations. I think this is like right their in-house thing. But
holy shit, this is gonna be like $7,000.
Yeah, dude. You a mortgage on a house to get that.
It's crazy how much they've been able to add. So you get the red dragon, of course. You get the little 4 or 6-legged panther with the suction cups. You get the beholder here. You get the owl bear. And there you go. Get elves and some goblins.
I just don't think people care. I don't think people care.
I don't care. I love D&D, but not enough for this.
But it's just like the figures. It's like, they clearanced out. It didn't seem like enough draw.
And I'll tell you what, I love my owl bear for $22. Like, it's an amazing figure for 22, but not for 45 or whatever he was. And same thing with the beholder. I love the beholder just in general, but I wasn't going to pay 45 or $50, whatever it was, for those deluxe versions. But I got the beholder for like $22 as well. It's on its way. So, but yeah. Again, I think this is for the person that collects D&D, not Lego, and they try to get them to buy one Lego set, like Friends or Seinfeld or Back to the Future, like, if we can get every Back to the Future fan or every one of 3 Back to the Future fans to buy this Lego set, it's a success,
Yeah.
All right. Ooh, Hannibal Lecter. So this was during a NECA stream, which I didn't watch. I meant to go back and watch this. Oh, this was their CollectorCon live stream thing.
Yeah, they did on Walmart.
Yeah. Eagle-eyed people, and you don't have to be eagle-eyed. They're obviously setting it up. They know what's in the background. They probably meticulously set up what's in the background. So we get a Silence of the Lambs Ultimates Hannibal Lecter back there. And like I say, if he comes with the fucking hand truck and the fucking bite
face mask and the straight,
yeah, exactly. I'm all for it.
I just watched Con Air.
Oh, I fucking love that movie.
And the guy, Steve Boot,
Steve
Garland Green.
Yeah, Steve
Marietta Mangler.
They rolled him out, and they're like, "Who the fuck?" It was just a great scene. Where
What's wrong with him? My first thought would be a lot. One girl, I drove through 6 states wearing her head as a hat.
Yeah.
It's my daughter's birthday today. Feel free to not speak to me. I love that movie. It's fucking awesome.
So that'll be exciting there. This is an interesting. Welcome, Guy Fizz Anything. I think this is the first time I've seen your name, and I think I've seen Toy Box Goblin before. But anyways, he said, "Would you know of a satire Nintendo YouTuber who made sarcastic video game essay narrations? Lost Media.
Isn't that the angry video game nerd?
Is it?
It
doesn't ring any bells to me.
He used to do really sarcastic video game reviews, like where he would. That's really all I know. I don't really watch a lot of video game YouTube outside the gaming historian. Interesting.
Well, that's a good one to know too. If you're not a big gaming YouTube guy, but you want some history,
dude, his tiny little documentaries are awesome.
Nice. I'll have to look that up out here. I'm not going to look it up. I'm going to go to it right now. What's it called? A gaming historian.
Yeah, and Super Mario Brothers 2 is a really great little episode. It goes through the whole
the same guy that did the Mario Kart, like the history of how that started.
Probably. Like, yeah, there you go. Story of Mario Kart.
Fucking 1 million subscribers,
dude. They're really thoughtful. They're really well produced.
Yeah, dude. Like that Mario Kart one is fucking wicked. Same with Free. Same with Mario World. Like his stuff's pretty bang on.
Oh yeah, Cinemassacre's his show now, but Angry Video Game Nerd.
Okay. I was gonna say,
that's his channel. It's Guy James Rolfe.
Oh shit! Don't get me dinged.
But he's always wearing a white button-down shirt. He's always drinking beer. Like,
he's wearing like a weird, like Australian white button-down or British. Oh, that's interesting.
But I mean, he's been doing this shit for like 20 years. Like,
this is I assume this is probably what he's talking about.
It has to be, right? Because that's
season 1.
I mean, this is pre-YouTube shit. This was shit ago. That was like passed around.
Really?
Oh yeah, dude. This shit old.
So this is just like his curated content.
Exactly.
Well, you can You can see his hair do change from this one to this one up here. But I resemble that remark right there.
Yeah, he used to be the angry Nintendo nerd, but when he started blowing up, he had to change it to the angry video game nerd.
Oh, because you can't use a copyrighted fucking word, trademarked word. All right, March of Monsters. Not a lot of exciting stuff here. I was never into like horror comics back then, so not them. But this
I have that
motherfucker.
Tattoo.
Which one?
Scroll up, right there on the right. That's the Misfits tattoo I have.
Oh, is it? Oh,
yeah. Look,
crazy.
It's right here.
Little. Fancy pants. Wow, that's crazy. Well, now you need to get the shirt, bro.
No, why do I need to get the shirt? I have it tattooed on my arm.
But nobody can see the tattoo because your shirt's covering it.
I should buy that shirt and cut the sleeves off then.
Yeah, there you go.
That would be meta for sure.
Yeah.
I was thinking like buy the shirt, and then when people say, I love your shirt, say check this out, and then show them your tattoo.
Yeah, it's the cover to Die My Darling by the Misfits.
Interesting.
You don't really see people wearing sleeveless shirts, you know?
It's coming back, though.
Is it really?
Back. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm not talking about tank tops.
Maybe,
about like,
maybe if
muscle
you're
shirts.
not in the South, you don't see it. I bet you still see it in the South.
It's coming back here.
Shit. Sorry, I missed some comments way back. I apologize, people. Lucas, Clint, and Cowabunga Dude, they were commenting on stuff way earlier in the show. I think I got stuck on our secret chat. So it's all Cliff's fault. He told me to go to secret chat.
All of the Godzillas are my fault.
I'm definitely down for that. I'm getting that fucking zombie dude.
Dude, the Tarman. Oh, yeah.
And trash.
I'm not a big trash fan. I like my girls a little thicker. Don't get me wrong. She had a sexy little body, but
I just think she's funny because it's exactly what you wanted. When she's talking to Suicide, she's like, I just want to be torn apart.
Yeah.
And it's exactly what you wanted. And it's horrible. Send more paramedics.
But yeah, Tarman's my dude.
I wish he came with a barrel though. I wish they did like a deluxe where he came with like the barrel.
Yeah, and you could have the fucking codes on the top and a little window where it's all Well, it'll probably come, right? Once they have a license, it'll be a deluxe package. Get them to buy the regular one.
They could do a play set of him using the chains to open the door that the guys are locked in.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Tarman hooks the chain to the handle and then starts pulling it.
Hell yeah. We get more kids in, what were those costumes?
Ben Cooper. That's right.
Yeah.
Roy Cooper.
Black and white Svengoolie, which he was always in color. I know his movies were a lot of time black and white, but he was always in color, right? So this doesn't make a lot of sense. But
it's just a reuse of the mold. I'm sure they'll do a glow in the dark one too. Like
like Vincent Price over here. Oh,
I just like these for the fucking Remco card art.
Dude, so you know how I buy two of all my stuff?
Yeah.
I sold my $30 Remco glow in the dark $125, dude.
Nice.
Plus shipping.
Remco glow in the dark who? Creature?
Creature. Yeah, from I think that was Comic-Con exclusive last year.
Yeah, NECA, I think. Yeah, the NECA one.
Yeah. So, and that was my dented one too. Mine came perfect. This one had a dented corner that I took pictures of and put in my description. I'm not one of those guys that just says, see pictures for description. All right, store report.
Well, before, did you want to talk about the comments that, or
we can go back and see here. Let me see here. Lucas James says, I'm about to watch Quiet on Set. Gonna hear a lot of women tell lies about Dan Schneider. No, I don't know. Maybe shouldn't have read that comment, but I'm not one to victim shame. And I would say unless you know whether or not he did that for sure or not, maybe that's not. But hey, Clint Allison says, I can't remember, but I think the Rancor was around the Sky Striker and Proton Pack. Oh, that's right. Yeah, we were talking about that, or I think Cliff said it was coinciding with something. And then this one kind of loses 30 for an 8-ball palm slap emoji. Oh, for the 8-ball figure.
Yeah.
You're thinking about Coke.
Yeah, I'm like, when did we mention Coke? I haven't mentioned Coke for years. Let's see. All right. Then okay. Evil King is in the house. Hey, there's a big toy convention coming up in Denver soon. You going to that? I'm not sure which one you're referring to. I'm selling at a toy show tomorrow. We have several cons. So we have our big Denver, it's called Fan Expo. And I know they have Fan Expos other places, but it's our biggest Comic-Con. And I know there's a couple toy shows. I was going to sell at one, and oh my God, like it was non-refundable, all this kind of shit. And I was literally about to hit send. And then I rethought about the dates. I'm like, let me check my calendar. Jesus Christ, it was my daughter's birthday weekend. It wasn't her birthday. At least I didn't get that wrong. But it would be the weekend we would have her birthday party on or do something for her birthday. So I'm glad I didn't fucking do that. So let me know, Evil King, if you come up with a name. I don't really go to a lot of toy shows anymore. I just and this is awful, and this is maybe when you know you have a problem, is it's kind of like driving through the rich neighborhoods of my city, because we have one of the richest neighborhoods in the country, literally a half mile from my house. It doesn't do anything for my property value because you literally like cross the street, and then the street signs are nice and the roads are perfect and all this kind of shit, especially when it snows. Like their roads are plowed like before 5 o'clock in the morning when we
and they all have heated sidewalks and shit.
Yeah, probably. But I don't like driving through there because I'm just like, it just makes me feel bad that I'll never own that. And that's what toy shows have started. It's either something I'm never going to own because I'm not going to pay that much for, or I have it. You know, that's the big thing. I have most of the modern shit that in our toy shows are pretty bad. We don't have a lot of vintage. The only time you get a lot of good vintage is all of the fucking antiquers, the old people. Like that's where you can find some good vintage stuff. We don't have a lot of good vintage dealers.
Our toy shows here are pretty much all vintage. You get one or two booths that are modern, but everything else is vintage. Yeah.
Opposite here.
Yeah, and then you get the shitty pricing though.
Yeah. Well, that's true too, I guess.
My broken thumbs Duke with no crotch, that's $50.
Yeah, so he's talking about the one I am selling, the Toy and Doll Super Show. Yeah, this is my favorite show, and that's because you get some of those older dealers and stuff like that where you can find some finds. And this one's even being combined with, what do they call it? Like the Voltage Expo, which is all old school electronics and shit, like tube TV, not regular tube TVs, like radios and TVs that ran off of tubes, you know, that kind of shit. And you can find all kinds of old school electronics. If you're a console person, you can find tons of video games and shit like that.
Yeah, you'd be surprised. Some of that stuff goes for a lot of money. Like, old school boombox and stuff, they bring in a lot of money. Like you see
Oh,
those
yeah,
on eBay, I
dude.
mean, it's crazy. And if you
Yeah.
find an old school boombox that still actually works, because a lot of like the drive mechanisms inside of them, they would be, use like, rubber O-rings and belts and stuff, and they would all dry rot. So if you find like a boombox that actually still works, it pulls a lot of money on eBay,
Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly right. And yeah, 275 tables. I mean, it's fucking big. And this one, especially, they're combining. But I think the 275 is just the toy section. I think she was saying in some of her emails, it's like 600 tables or something, but I don't know. But it's my favorite show and definitely going. I just can't wait for. So what you do is you have to rush there. You guys get your booth set up so that you can start shopping tables.
Yeah, shop before you
the
start.
before the early bird people come in. The early birds pay an extra $10 to get in early. And when they come in, it just goes gangbusters. Like the early bird people are tenacious. So you got to be back to your table by then. So it'll be busy for that whole hour. Then they let the regular admission in. So it'll be crazy for another hour. So then if you don't get to tables before they open up for early bird, you won't get to walk around until like 2 or 3 hours later at the earliest. And then you're not going to find anything amazing. You still find good deals. I always find kitschy things that I like. I tend to spend anywhere from about $30 to $50 at the most. So
do you price everything on your table, or
fuck yes,
you do?
please?
You use, like, Post-it notes, or how do you?
Yeah,
price?
Yeah, low tack Post-it notes. Just
cool.
Fucking stick them on there. And what's crazy is I have them. I'm still using Post-it notes from like 3 or 4 years ago because they're even less tacky, like.
Cool.
And so I just put them in order. And when I need a $5 one, I go 3, 4, 5. When I need a $10, 9, 10, and just knock them out that way. All right. We're talking store report. New Legacy is hitting. They found the Beast Machines core Cheetor, but even more exciting, like I say, this was one I did pre-order. They have found the Wheeljack. So look at him. Look at him in the Voyager box. His legs stop like right here, right at his little cassette thing. I mean, that's ridiculous how small that is for a fucking Voyager. But anywho, a bit fruity. Bit fruity says dolls. Yes, there are. It is. There are tons of tables that are those very creepy, like Victoria. I mean, it's dolls of every. Yeah, it's dolls of every kind, but there are those like mega tables where it looks like this grandma's been collecting these porcelain faced or porcelain headed dolls for her entire life. And you're just like, creepy. And they complain because the last couple years they've been like stuck in their own area. And they're like, we don't hardly get anybody if we're not intermixed within the action figures.
Yeah, right.
And so this year they'll be intermixed among us. So I might have a grandma next to me as I'm taking shots of vodka and hitting my vape when no one's looking.
Jesus Christ.
Does anybody know why old people smell like old people? Like when you walk past them?
I assume it's their perfume that they use. Like,
I'm starting to smell much more than I ever have in my life.
No, not body odor. I'm just talking. Yeah, Cliff, you're right. It's like old people, perfume, or it's like grandma. Yeah, it's just really weird. Like when you walk past these, and they all smell the same. It's the same perfume. It's like when you get to a certain age, just order the same smell.
It comes with the can. It comes with the crystal candy dishes with that strawberry hard candy that no one likes.
The Hillshire Farms strawberry hard
They
candy.
look like strawberries. Like, oh my god!
Do they still have those? The strawberries that are wrapped and they look like a strawberry. The wrapping looks like a strawberry.
If you're 80, you can find them.
Oh yeah, dude.
I saw them in a Walmart gift pack for Christmas.
Do you
They
remember-
only had 2 of those little candies in this whole big, like $30 Hillshire Farms gift pack. But
my grandma used to have those. It was clear wrapped, but they were balls. It was candy, hard candy balls, but clear wrapped. I don't know if you remember those.
My grandma had those loose, chalky mints.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The round ones, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're round. Yeah.
So
buddy.
my grandma would have Red Hots loose
Oh, really? Okay.
What?
in a bowl, which Red Hots are great. Besides, they'd been in the bowl for so long, they were always like all like melded together. You kind of had to like chip some out of the.
You had an ice pick right next to it. You just got to
Well, the ribbon candy with the dust on it because it's been there for so long.
Yeah, ribbon candy.
Yeah,
That's funny.
It's like whenever you go to like a pizza place, there's always the fucking vending machine with like the loose good and plenties. And you're like, how long have those fucking good and plenties been in there? Like,
Oh my god! All right, because I do have a big haul plus a pile of loot. So
I got a
get
pile of
ready.
loot too. So
Oh,
I have
all
one
right.
toy, so we're good.
I was gonna only have one toy, but my pile of loot showed up.
I thought about shipping my pile of loot because my Murphy came in, but I'm like, whatever.
Mhm.
I got like,
Oh yeah, my Murphy came in right after I shipped mine.
yeah, like,
Dude,
got,
and
like,
I
2
shipped
days.
mine, and my long box hero tick showed up
Oh,
like
nice.
not right after, like a week later. But I was like, "Fuck!" But it had to ship. I've done the cancel reorder trick a bunch of times.
Oh,
Do you know what that
yeah,
is?
I assume. Yeah, no, I literally look and
If
see
it's
what
time.
the most recent time up is, and then I Google
Uh,
32 days from today, and it tells me a date, and I set a calendar reminder for the day before that so
to
I can
ship
go
it
on and
that.
ship it. Yeah,
That's what I do too. That's what I do too. Unless I can do the cancel reorder thing.
I don't. I've never done that. I don't want to fuck with anything. I don't like everything's perfect. I don't want to.
Yeah, I don't want to fuck with their system either.
So we talked about the Holocomm. What's his nuts?
Maul.
Darth Maul. Yep. This is a Amazon exclusive Darth Vader. Now this one I might get because that is a soft goods cloak. And again, I'm sure this is fucking photoshopped and shit, but I'm kind of digging the way that soft good cloak is colored to kind of bring out the glow of it. And what's crazy is that I think the mall is a Target exclusive or a Walmart exclusive. It's $35, but this Vader is $28. So I don't know. Also online, Jazwares is going to launch their own Target Pulse Mattel creation style website called The Vault, direct to consumer, DTC if you're an old Hasbro toy shop guy. And then they're going to have some exclusives on there. Most of these I don't care about, but they are going to have that amazing AT-AT you're seeing. There is something,
nice.
the panel lining on it. Yeah. Panel lining with a couple battle damaged snow speeders, one painted orange for Luke and one painted gray. You get the little speeder bikes, which I wish they'd fucking quit doing speeder bikes for Hoth. We never saw them. We get it. You put them with the big AT-AT now, and then they put it in the fucking Lego AT-AT and all that shit, but whatever. But yeah, that AT-AT is $60 by itself. The speeders are $15 by themselves. being that it's an exclusive, you get some extra small speeders. I'm saying this is easily going to be $100, and it looks like they're even getting that collectible. Oh yeah, there's a sticker.
The little McFarlane gold label type thing.
Yeah, and one of 3,000, which I found my first fucking chase. Not my first, but my second chase of this line. But anyways, so yeah, I might get that. I gotta see what this is going to be all about. But oh, they have the prices. Let's see. Of course, not for the Star Wars thing. All right. But other brands, AEW, if you're a wrestling fan, I'm sure this will probably have some cool exclusives and shit for you for that. Also, what was that other Call of Duty license? Call of Duty, and then Fortnite as well. So some banger brands.
So they have prices on all the things they're announcing. Is the ad part of this list?
It's not in the list. No. Yeah, it's just in the photo for some reason. Maybe somebody commented. No. Yeah. Somebody saying it's not the same ad. Let's see. New Flipor update. All right, Cliff. Come on. They got Flakor.
No, I'm not.
Flaker. No.
Flaker. No, I just want the regular Flipor. But I do love that his cloak is Walmart.
Yeah, so now we have the toque of Tarjay.
The Shroud of Walmeria.
Yeah. That's, and then the Flip Life. You get horns. It's so funny. Like, people that know me, I do the horns a lot, but I do them ironically, because I don't like heavy metal music. So it all started off a long time ago as a joke for me. Like, I do the horns, like, oh yeah. And then it just started becoming like my thing. And now people think I do the devil horns just because I like to do devil horns. But I was trying to take it back. I know, that's what I'm saying. You would think my friends would know this by now. But yeah, so you get Flaker and the Flaker bots. This you have to get the 3-pack to get the Flaker tongue out head mold. But this isn't even the best thing. This is the best thing.
Yeah.
So they are close to 200,000. They're at 180 right now with 8 days left to go. If they can get 200, everybody gets this free. And this is a pretty freaking amazing little free accessory pack you get with it. So you get a
Friday special. The Black
Friday special. Yeah. So you get the black eye version. So they explained it that this is somebody caught flipping that collectors beat the shit out of. So you get that. You get broken glasses. Then you get these 2 sets of hands. Well, one set is to hold this carded figure that will actually have a little plastic Flipor figure in it, the way that Sergeant Slaughter did.
Yep.
So it'll be a carded figure, and they'll actually be in there. You get all 4 versions. And then this is what I want, and I think I'll have to make this. I assume even if they don't make it, maybe they'll put out the file for this. But
so Johnny Nostalgia designed these 3.
Is that who did it?
Yeah, from Nostalgia Unboxed.
Dude, this piss tank and
piss tank.
It's so good.
Dude, it's a big old penis right here, and the cannon shoots piss out of it.
Yeah.
So they're just little cardboard boxes that will come flat. You'll have to fold them up and put them together. But and then it has perfect plastic Pet-tastic Turtles shoebox edition with garage action, $299. So poking fun at NECA's $300 fucking turtle layer.
Yeah,
shit.
because Mad Hatter was not happy with the price point on the turtle.
Oh, what?
No, he was not.
And then this one, he's like, okay, no joking about this one. This one is actually real packaging or real packaging design for an actual character that he must talk about on his show, or maybe one of his friends does the comic or something.
Yeah, I mean, he's really close with Ramen Toy, and he's good with like the Animal Warriors of the Kingdom guys. So maybe it's something like those. Yeah.
Yeah. And then this cube is, do you remember what he called it? It's like the cube of NFT, but it stands for like
no, I don't remember what it should say it in the little blurb.
Yeah, I don't know. I think he left it for the video. Maybe down further he puts it in there, but that was the problem. Is I was trying to find out information about this, and he doesn't talk about it a lot. There's not a lot of writing about it, but if you watch his videos, then you learn all kinds of shit about it. Yeah, see, I don't think he even talks about that accessory pack yet. Those are all the things you get with it. These are
there you go. There's the actual toy line there. You just passed it at the bottom. Keep going. Keep going. There you go.
Oh, okay.
That's that comic that other package is based on.
Yeah, that this little muskrat, or I don't know what the fuck that is, comes from. That's cool. Anyways, go support Flipor. You don't get the flipping hands anymore, but you can get Flaker with his Shroud of Walmeria. And I wanted to get 200,000, so I get that accessory cut. Okay. More Kickstarters. I think I'm just going to put my Kickstarters down here in online from now on instead of third party. So this is from Icon Heroes. They're the ones that did the Karate Kid fully articulated figures, non-clothed, clothed, whatever you call
like the
those.
$45 ones.
Yeah, the ones that were super expensive. So as far as I know, I think these are the same gi molds from that. Four Horsemen did the head on these, which I'm kind of surprised. They're not my favorite head sculpts. I do like the tiger enough that I backed it. They're relatively inexpensive. Again, they do that same bullshit that all Kickstarters are doing now, where they decide the shipping later. That's annoying me a little bit, but I get it. Like, I paid for shipping on Marauders Vietnam, and now it's like 2 years later, so the shipping has gone up considerably. So I get why they save the shipping until they actually like close out the campaign, or close out the backer kit.
What's special about the tiger?
This is one of the head sculpts that I actually like compared to the other ones. So that's the tiger. Here's a panther. Yeah, the smaller cat heads just look too big to me on these bodies. This one's not too bad. Is this the cheetah? I don't think it's it's not doing very well at all. It's only got 8,000, and it only has 18 days left to go. So 8,000 of 98,000. I think that has a lot to do with the stretch. Like, the stretch goals are just different colored gis. Like, that's all it is. Like, I don't even know if they add anything besides different color gis. Now this one's dope. I like the white tiger, again, using the head mold I like and the color of the gi. But I even bought one of these fucking stands that's just basically like every other action figure stand, just to throw an extra $5. But it doesn't look like that's going to make it. This would be fun if it kept going. We might get rhino heads, bear heads, hippo heads, gorillas. But
have you guys seen how like vicious hippos are? Oh my
Oh,
god.
yeah.
yeah,
Jeez.
yeah, they're one of the most dangerous
you up, man.
animals
It's
for a
crazy.
human.
Chase you
in the
too.
world.
Like,
Yeah, they chase. There's videos of people
Yeah.
getting chased. I'm like, oh my goodness.
Let's see. Evil King says Flipor uses what looks like a Mattel buck, and now he's goofing on Hasbro with Piss Tank. He's just asking to get taken down. That could be true. That could be true. We'll see. Kickstarters get a lot of leniency for some reason, like they maybe because they just figure they'll be gone, but who knows? When we get Flipor Series 2, they might get grumpy.
Well, Mattel got bit in the ass in the 80s, using their own defense against them, like using their own. So the Conan people sued Mattel for Masters of the Universe because they were like, this is a fucking ripoff of Conan.
Yeah.
And Mattel proved in court that a muscular barbarian is really not a patentable design.
Oh,
we just have
interesting.
and then Remco came out with Conan figures that were clearly ripoffs of Masters of the Universe figures. Mattel took them to court, and the court was like, hey, these are muscular barbarians. Like,
you said.
Yeah, they burned themselves.
They really couldn't trademark the squat action figure style. So granted, it's 30 years later, 40 years later, but I don't think he's working with Ramen Toy, and Ramen Toy's been very good about negotiating legal loopholes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Let's see. Animal Warriors of the Kingdom Primal Series 2. I wanted to back this, but I'm just not feeling them this time.
I love
around.
that chameleon or that gecko or whatever it is, but I don't.
Yeah, chameleon.
That is awesome.
Yeah, I do like that.
The eyes are articulated. Like you can move them in different directions.
Yeah, you can have one go up and one go down, or
God
one go left,
Cliff.
one go right.
Why did you have to say something? Now that makes me want to back it. I was thinking maybe this.
It's not that hard. It's not that hard. Just don't back it.
I know.
Let me get that Mark Wahlberg voice. Just don't back
it. Bunnies, female apes.
So, I really like these toys, but it's not something I'm collecting. But I think they're really kind of crushing it. That first series is awesome.
Ooh, now that gecko, and it looks like he might have a posable. Okay, I might have to go back and look at that. Thank you, Cliff. I appreciate it.
No problem, buddy. That's what I'm here for. I also, not only did I tell you about the articulated eyes, I also told you don't have to back it.
I know. I don't ever blame you. I always thank you. Okay, so let's do what we got. We'll probably skip Grab Bag because I didn't get a chance to watch the Acolyte teaser.
We already talked about Blue Milk
trailer. Yeah, we already talked about that. And for people that they're not showing here in Denver, which is pretty crazy considering we have like fucking 59 movie theaters within 20 minutes of me. But they're doing the Skywalker Saga Marathon on May the 4th. So now this is the first time this has included the sequel trilogy, as far as I know, as well. So it's all 9 films. And I thought it said maybe not. I think they said the running time will be fucking 20 hours and 55 minutes on this. So anybody's gonna rock this?
No.
See,
I hate Attack of the Clones and I hate Rise of Skywalker. So just those two
would just knock it out for you.
But I am excited to go see Phantom Menace on when it opens.
Yeah, we saw Frozen Empire yesterday, and I saw the movie poster for Phantom Menace, and I'm like, anybody want to see that? Good, great. I'm gonna go by myself. So maybe Shane might join me for that. But yeah, besides Shane, I don't have any IRL local friends that would want to go see that with me.
What's the deal with May the 4th? Is it just a play
May
on
the
May
4th? Yeah,
it's like a thing. I think it's only been around since like what would you say like 2012 maybe?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
It's
well,
just
it might have been during the prequels.
No, it definitely wasn't during the prequels. Like,
you don't
definitely,
think so?
No, I think it came around the same time Disney bought. But May the 4th has not been a thing that's been around for a long time. Like, I'm all for celebrating Star Wars for no particular reason, so I'm all for May the 4th. But
I thought someone said that May the 4th, May the Force be with you, is not actually a saying. It was never said that way.
May the Force be with you is never uttered in the original trilogy. It's the Force will be with you.
The Force will be with you. Yeah. So why is this?
Well, because in all in the pop culture lexicon as well as all the ancillary stuff, they do say May the Force be with you. It's just not uttered in the original trailer or the original trilogy.
Here is May the 4th be with you, a cultural history. Let's see. Yeah, they talk about in 78 and 79 with Margaret Thatcher. Tom Joyner, another lesser known instance from 82. Yeah, see, here's a May the 4th be with you for Revenge of the Sith. It's a laughable pun. Looking back, it doesn't seem like all that long ago. I can recall going into high school class. Okay, so now we're just talking. Is this Yak Face or something? Oh, because isn't this Jason of Yak Face? Handshake, Lucasfilm's acquisition of 2012. All right, we're going to say Cliff is right. 2012. You can go read that whole article if you want. It's on StarWars.com. Just look up Origins of May the 4th.
I just remember people acting like this has always been a thing, and I'm like, no, it isn't.
Yeah, no, I agree.
I've been a diehard Star Wars fan for years, and this has not always been a thing.
All right, let's put some people on hot seats. So Lotus has no new toys. Cliff has one. Let's see that shit, Cliff.
You guys like my new camera? I'm clear.
Yeah.
You're clearer.
Oh, it's way better.
I guess
it's not scary
okay.
anymore.
I was going to say because my end, I think degrades you a little bit.
Okay,
just because I'm running the show, quote unquote, from here. Lotus, would you say his looks as good as mine?
It's the color. I mean,
Close
the colors
enough.
aren't this. Yeah, I mean, it's you have better color saturation on yours versus his. But I mean, it's at least it's not scary anymore. It was like scary, like something was going to happen to Cliff.
I went back, Cliff. I went back and watched the season 3 first and second episode of Last Drive-In, where he had Eli Roth on, but he was coming over a closed circuit TV or whatever.
Wasn't it a TV like on a mannequin that was
on a mannequin? And what I kept noticing about that is they literally like inserted generic scan lines to make it look more old-fashioned than just a regular satellite feed. So
but I like the new now you can see my horror buddy.
Yeah.
And you can see my mask and my John McClane.
No, you're looking 10 times better.
Definitely. But I only got one thing. I got the Hal Jordan McFarlane.
Fuck you.
Oh, I just watched that. I just watched that movie.
The Ryan Reynolds one?
Yeah, because you guys said, because I originally thought it was a bad movie, and you guys said, no, it's a good movie. And so I watched it, and I'm like, yeah, it actually is a good movie. I don't know why
it just feels like it felt like a sci-fi movie and not like a huge blockbuster.
Right.
That was my only complaint. It didn't feel like a summer blockbuster.
Yeah, and like I say, I definitely wouldn't call it a great movie. And whenever it's like something I like, I'm always going to be like rose-colored glasses, with it and shit. So, Amazon pre-order on that Hal Jordan?
No, he's back on, dude. You can order him right now. He's $9.49.
but not in stores though, right? Have you seen them in stores?
I haven't seen him in stores. No, I got him on Amazon.
Okay.
And I was all excited to compare him to the vintage Hal Jordan, but I fucking took that tote to my storage unit already. But I did buy. I also bought from Ian's Custom Displays or Star Stands on eBay. I did buy Superpowers stands so that I could. Each figure has a stand because now they do have holes in their feet. The first three, the Dark Side, the Batman, the Superman, don't. But all subsequent lines do. And I like to get a good stand for my toys. So.
You're right. I never noticed that.
And I really like that that Ian's Custom Display stuff. He's got all kinds of stands for all kinds of different lines.
Evil King says that battle damage on that Jazwares, the Micro Galaxy Squadron, battle damage should be on the AT-AT instead of the Snow Speeder, and I agree. I mean, the Snow Speeder does get shot down. That's Luke's Snow Speeder, so it does get shot down. I guess it should have some on there, but the panel lining's my thing, and they aren't yet, but geckos could soon be a focus. That is for sure. And Clint says, "Badass, your dog's so cute."
Yeah, he has to be on the desk with me. So,
hey, more power to him, man.
Yeah,
that's why Mrs. McFavor and Little Miss McFavor are so excited about tonight. They're doggy sitting, and we haven't had a dog, and Jesus. It's been about 9 months now. We're still waiting for our daughter to be ready. Yeah. Like Mrs. McFavor and I have doggy fever, and my daughter's like, and maybe we'll get a dog. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Here, hang on, I'm gonna grab something I've never shown before.
What?
I'm gonna grab something I've never shown before.
Oh, because you got a good enough camera now?
Well, that because
you're still on the hot seat.
Yeah, because I'm sitting here full screen. But you had just mentioned the Tick Long Box Heroes.
Yeah,
and I don't think I ever showed my Rocketeer. Okay, so we're gonna have problems with the focusing with the new camera, so we're gonna have to work on that. I'm in focus, but the toy isn't.
You gotta put your hand in front of your face.
My face?
It's just your eyes. It focuses.
Don't look at me. Don't look at me.
No, same way you were doing it. Put it against your hand, but put your hand in front of your face, and that will usually focus. Nope. See, you're still focused.
Yeah.
You got to trust that it'll focus, but. It's
no big deal. But he's got the single. He's comic based, so he's got the single rocket pack.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And he comes with his own custom stand.
Oh, nice.
You can see he's a little dusty. I gotta dust my shelf. But yeah, I mean, I really like these figures, and all the Rocketeer figures, including all the variants that were the villains, are back up on Big Bad Toy Store, including the main villain and all the German soldiers. But I just wanted the Rocketeer because you know how I feel about the Rocketeer guys. Come on.
Yeah.
And I can't even show my tattoo.
Yeah, that's probably the best thing about your new camera is we can actually see all your amazing fucking tattoo work.
Yeah, there's the Rocketeer.
Hell yeah. Beautiful. All right, badass. You ready?
Yep. All right. So finally, Night Force Tanorak came back on Hasbro Pulse, so I picked him up.
Oh, nice. And what's the number on that? Is that straight 100 on him? Oh, 17. 107.
Christ, I can't believe there's that many classifieds already.
Well, you saw that one box; it was like 123.
Yeah.
Dude, on my eBay page, if anyone's interested, I literally have a sealed case of the first wave that has the do not put on shelf until June 20th of 2020.
Oh,
so
really?
it's only taken them 3 years to get up to fucking.
It's March.
And
it's March 2024,
not even.
Homeboy.
Well, 3 years and 9 months. How about that?
Why don't you say 4 years?
Because the thing sounds better saying 3 years than 100.
Way more dramatic.
Years. Yes.
If I fudge
Very
the
cool.
numbers in my favor, it sounds more dramatic.
My daughter gets on me all the time. She's like, sometimes you round up and sometimes you round down, and I'm like, yeah, I do it for effect.
For dramatic effect. I get you. Fair enough. I'm gonna give it to you there, Slick. Dramatic effect. I'll give it. I apologize.
It's all good, brother.
And my daughter got this for me for my birthday.
Oh, cool. The Blue Ninjas.
Nice. The Ninja 2-pack.
The Ninja 2-pack.
Sweet.
And then I just opened the box for my pile of loot.
And while you're getting that out, Roger, does your daughter know about the numbers? So
Yes.
she wouldn't get you like the Army Ranger or
No.
Okay.
She knows the numbers. I explained it to her. She's like, "You're fucking nuts." So I'm like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, I know." I got the wave of turtles.
Oh, nice. Ray
from
Fillet.
BBPS.
Nice.
Ray Fillet.
How much were those on BB? Well, you wouldn't know because you pay with
I bought.
funny money.
Yeah, I bought these. You couldn't buy them individually. You had to buy them as a all of them together.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so like I didn't want the April O'Neil. I already have one. Like
That's a different one though, right? With the orange.
Yeah,
Was
that's
that
The
with the
second or
original?
the third variant.
Yeah, it's third
Oh,
variant.
okay.
I got Mondo Gecko.
Oh, nice, nice.
What the fuck? Ooh, I get to go after them, motherfucker.
Uh-oh, Waggy.
They gave me a rock steady for some reason, and I don't. That wasn't part of that series.
That
Was it
way.
part of the series? They didn't replace it, so like it's not like you got him in place of somebody else. You just got an extra Rocksteady.
And I got a Krang too, which again is not part of that series.
Nice.
It was supposed to have Genghis Frog and Wingnut and Screwloose.
Yeah, I was gonna say that seemed like
so
seemed like the
so they
wave
did.
I'm seeing right
Yeah.
now. The Rocksteady and Krang were before.
Yeah, so I never even ordered that wave, and the cards are all fucked up too. What a bunch of
Oh.
fuckers!
Come on, big bad.
Yeah, fuck, try hard.
Do
fuck.
better.
Do better.
I don't know, they do pretty good. I mean, so I get some
I
boxes
know.
packed that are like magically packed. I'm like, how the fuck did they do this?
Then I got the Turtles of Grayskull He-Man.
Oh yeah.
Turtles of Grayskull, this fucking kick-ass fucking Man-at-Arms.
Yeah, that figure's awesome.
I got Turtles of Grayskull Shredder.
Oh, okay. So the one we saw was Skeletor, not Shredder.
And the card is all fucked up. See that?
Oh.
But you open these, right?
No, I'm opening them, but still, I mean, do better.
They damage the garbage that's around my toy.
Turtles of Grayskull Ram Man.
Oh yeah. Oh, I forgot about Ram Man. Ram Man's
God.
cool.
Oh,
He
my
looks
God.
fucking killer, man.
Like, what's the heft on him? Like, does
He's
he
heavy.
definitely feel like
He's
compared to
heavy.
the other guys?
Yeah.
Nice.
Turtles of Grayskull Beastman with this cool like samurai mask.
Nice.
Yeah, I saw Pixel Dan's review. Apparently, that's just a straight up Origins Beastman with a new hat, essentially.
Yeah. Turtles of Grayskull Raph.
Oh, cool.
Sweet.
And then I got R5D4 for the vintage collection.
Yeah.
Oh, the Mando R5D4.
Interesting.
Yeah. And I got...
Is that what it has on the card? Sorry, do you mind? Is it Star Wars or is it
Mando.
Mandalorian?
It looks... Oh, yeah, it says Mandalorian on it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I got the first R5D4, the Star Wars one, that came out fucking like in 2010.
Right.
It's based on your... I'm sorry, go ahead.
I got Raph for Frank and Raph.
Nice. Oh, yeah, because you got Creature last time, right?
Yeah, I got Creature last time. And I was really hoping my Vamp would show up today, but it did not.
Oh, poor you.
I know.
I've seen the video reviews of the Vamp, and it is beautiful.
Oh, dude. I get to open it tonight. I've been waiting to
You
time
fucker.
to myself.
Yeah,
And-
fucker.
When I got it, I was like, why is this so heavy? This cannot be the Vamp. I ordered 2 for some reason, and good thing I did, because now it's sold out and the aftermarket's like 150 to 175 on it already.
I'm hoping mine shows up. Like it's the tracking just kind of stopped as soon as I hit my city, so I don't even know where the fuck it is right now.
Shit. Well, I can hold one back.
Yeah, but I ordered it, and like I said, it's shipped and it should be here.
Is that from Pulse too?
Yeah, so they
okay. They'll make it right. They'll have customer service stock.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah, I fucking hope so. But yeah, like it hasn't shown up, and like I said, I checked the tracking on it, and it just stops dead as soon as it hits my city.
That's crazy. When was the last update?
Tuesday.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll see. I won't take any deals on it. I'll hold fast. I'll hold fast my numbers.
Oh, I'll be going after fucking DHL. If they don't fucking that doesn't show up, trust me, there'll be a fucking lawsuit in those motherfuckers.
All right, here we go. We'll see what I can do here. It's about to get fucking crazy up in this bitch. Not too crazy, but just a lot of fun stuff. A lot of Jomo is see again. It's kind of weird. I don't know if Jomo's paying off for me. I mean, it's paying off by saving me money, but it's not causing me to.
Nope.
Just like, fuck you. I showed my shit.
Yeah, he's like, I'm out. We know we could do that later, guys. Saturday night. Take your time, Slick. It's Saturday night.
Are you canceling? Are you canceling the Jomo program? Or
no, not at all. It's been like I say, it's been saving me mad monies. So I can't fault it. Normal things that I would have pre-ordered for full price easily, I'm saving left and right on. So speaking of which, never would have paid fucking $28 for this fucking ridiculous thing, but got her after all my Target savings for $12.
Oh,
that's reasonable. Yeah, that's reasonable. And again, she's a Mandalorian graffiti artist. I'm always going to buy a fucking action figure that's a graffiti artist. Same thing with this stupid thing. I would have never bought that at $15, but I'm kind of liking prototype stuff. I know I poo-pooed on it when they first started doing these, and I'm starting to like them more.
I would say the card art is almost worth it alone. That is so vibrant,
dude. Yeah, the foil printing on it and shit.
Yeah, dude. Like I just like the card.
Yeah. So $7 after my savings shipped to me. So that's nice. This is nice. For Sister, again, one of the canceled pre-orders from last year, got her for $13. So that completes my Inquisitors until fucking that. One thing we didn't talk about was the Jedi Fallen Order Evil 3-pack, Black Series. I do kind of want that, but again, it's on the Jomo list. This, I didn't think I'd be getting this soon, but fucking $20 on this bad boy.
Beautiful.
Fucking on clearance already. So
nice.
Package in perfect condition.
The Whirly Bat's gone as low as 12 on Amazon, but I just don't.
Oh, really?
Want the Whirly
Bat. even so I don't like flying stuff in general, so but the Batwing was kind of iconic when it first came out, but I got it for as low. I think I paid $5 finally for my Batwing. And then the Superman ship is just the goofiest fucking ship.
I had to get it. The stupid fist.
Yeah, exactly. It's just
awesome. And the fact that it's a Superman vehicle, the man can fly.
Yeah, exactly. So I had to get that. And then the Batmobile really is because I really want an original Superpowers Bat. I always wanted it. A friend had it, all that kind of shit. So I got it to stand in place of wanting an original, even though I know it's a different design and all that.
Still the same color blue though. Like that's funny that you say that, because I desperately coveted my brother's friend Chris's Batmobile. And when we became adults, he's like, I want you to have this. So I have a vintage Batmobile, and it is the same Batmobile I coveted.
Oh, that's dope. That's
so
awesome.
My brother's friend Chris Gleason gave it to me as when we were adults, and I still have it. It's got his original Batman and Robin in it.
Oh, see, that's even fucking doper. Did they have their capes?
Yep.
Yeah,
it just sat on a shelf, and I was like, "Can I please play with it?" He's like, "No." And I'm like, "I'm 12 years old. Let us play with this." He's like, "No." So,
AAA joining the show. What up? What up? You're about to see all the toys I shouldn't be buying. So this was an eBay buy. So this is a Diamond Select, like 2010. I bought it because it's a replica of the original card. Now, this guy took these pictures with the grainiest of cell phone things, so I can't tell whether the smushing was there before or not. It was my own fault. It's unpunched. But I really wanted it as a carded specimen, and this fucking dude shipped it in an envelope off of eBay. And I'm just like, it was an amazing price, $15 with like $8 shipping. And it's a fucking 6-inch figure. So
I'd like to know, what is this a toy? Is he a toy seller? What is
this? This is all my fault. I did the Twitch thing, right? You see something that's an amazing deal and you think it's going to sell out super quick, so you just order it, and then some people order things and then start asking questions. I ordered it and just hoped for the best. He was a brand new seller. He had like 15 feedback, that kind of shit. And so, like I say, the pictures are so grainy, I couldn't make a case anyways. I don't know that it didn't look like this, but so I emailed him and I gave him a heads up, and I just said, hey, normally people would fucking put in negative feedback for you and submit a claim. That would literally knock your feedback down to 90%, and then no one would buy from you. So I'm not going to do that, but just a heads up, don't ship shit in envelopes.
Did he reply back to you?
He did. He said, I've shipped lots of things in envelopes and they got there just fine.
Yeah,
and
so
that's
when you take a plane trip to his house and you'd be like, listen, I'm a fucking toy collector. You got to know what you're fucking doing here.
Exactly. I'm not too... I've learned, especially now that I'm selling toys and starting to get people asking me questions, I've learned, like, it's just better just to fucking let things go.
No, fuck that, man. Like, I've had guys fucking go to shit on me over fucking... Yeah, man. Fuck that shit.
But see, doesn't that make you want to be a better person?
No, it makes me want to lose my fucking mind because I had to put up with bullshit like that.
Makes me want to fly to the guy's house and fucking punch him in his face, fucker.
Be like, this is a 15-year-old figure. There's not many of these that exist.
Listen,
on cards.
you wrote him a very nice, courteous comment and said you're not going to do fucking. And then he replies back, I ship in envelopes all the time. Well, fuck you then.
Yeah,
I would have given him negative right there. You fuck.
Yeah, that response deserves the negative feedback. Like,
you're probably right. All right. These are kind of cool. We haven't played it yet, but this is Transformers Uno Flip, which I guess is a completely different game from Uno. It sounds kind of like we were talking about on the last show, the slap game. It sounds like that, where you're flipping them over. But the artwork is IDW, which, say what, or not IDW, Dreamwave. Say what you will about their storylines. Lots of people complain that the Dreamwave storyline sucked. But their artwork was my favorite. So That was super cheap on Amazon. Speaking of Amazon, I gave this product a second life. So
is he actually in there?
What came in the box?
Shit, you're right. I need
I've
to
gotten
open
those,
it.
and they were not the toy that was on the box.
Dude, there's
you're exactly.
Let's
that's
see
what
what's in
happened
it.
with my Masters of the Universe. The Snake Mountain is okay. I need to open this tonight.
Yeah,
It'll
open
be
that bitch
right now. Like it's
Open it
right now. All right, let's go.
There may be like, I don't know. Nothing.
No, you're absolutely right. The tape was cut.
Yeah. So.
All right. Well, it kind of looks like he's in there, but
is that the way it's supposed to come?
Yeah,
that's
new packaging.
It's the way they look now with the no window packaging.
Wow. Yeah, they wrap them in that
like
tissue paper.
But no, you guys are right. Good. I'm glad you.
It could be like a bag of dog shit in there for all you know.
Could have been a pickle or something.
I bought a Miss Marvel second life, and it was a Power Ranger.
Oh, I'm sure that audio is amazing. Oh, I got a shoulder pad falling off. That looks like that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. So it is him. Ew. I'll check accessories offline, but you're right. It is him. Everything else looks like to be factory taped in and everything. So I think I think most likely someone got a crushed box and fucking sent it back because it wasn't mint. And then oh yeah, found this guy at Target. Target's just been loading a lot of deals to my card. Oh, and I forgot to put in the show notes, but they're going to do an Easter sale starting tomorrow. $20 off of $75, which is one of the best that they've done. That's almost, it's approaching 30%. It's like 28% or something. But got the Studio Series Scorponok from the fucking Rise of the Beasts. So excited for that. Got that within Jomo parameters.
You go through and actually spend the $75, you get the discount, and then you just return all the rest of the stuff.
If I need to. I mean, I'm always trying to spend an honest $75. But if I'm within $12, I'm going to buy something I just totally intend to return and then save the rest of the money on the rest. Yeah.
What do we call that? Slickonomics?
Logistics?
That's right. It's Slickgistics. That's what it was. Yeah. That's right. We haven't talked about it in so long because I'm doing Jomo. Jomo's been the topic of conversation. All right. Got this guy.
Oh, you got him.
Oh, yeah.
Because they shipped from NECA. Did you see that? They did not ship from Walmart.
Yeah. So that's what was crazy. So he was $35.99, like an Ultimate figure should be. Then he was marked down to $29.99, but you had to pay $9.50 shipping because NECA was still selling it as a marketplace seller. And I'm just like, that's crazy. So in your Walmart Collector Con, and again, it's NECA, but you're promoting a marketplace seller, a marketplace product like that. That was really weird to me.
They did that with the RJ McCready from The Thing.
Did they?
You bought it. It was the exclusive one, the one with the flamethrower. You bought it, but it shipped. You bought it on Walmart.com, but it shipped from NECA.
Oh, that's crazy.
So I never got a shipping notice. I never got anything. It just showed up one day.
Neither. Yeah. Same here. And this one came perfect. I ordered 2 to make sure I got 1 mint. The other one had on this part, it had a crushed. This was crushed. It was not crushed. It was dented in. I could pop it out. I'm going to put it on my table tomorrow and see if somebody will just pay costs for it. I'm sure when somebody sees it in person, they're just going to be like, hell yeah. Because, oh my God, he looks so gorgeous. The character artwork could be a little bit bigger, like even I don't know if they're trying to.
I don't know. Could it though? Like that sword, like the sword would be cut off.
Yeah. And now I got it. Now I can't picture the original stuff. So maybe that's exactly right. But okay. I'm not going to put, like I say, I have a. Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Jesus
shit.
Christ.
Holy fuck.
I have to see what's in this.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'll do it.
Dude, it's
I'll
Saturday night, man. I am going to work
Yeah,
tomorrow.
I'll do it fast as fuck. And does everybody know, have I been saying what I'm getting? Because that's AAA's very good feedback. Is that since we started
you're the
doing
worst
video,
for it. You actually
because I just say I got this.
Yeah, you got
and
this.
don't
You got
know.
this. Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't even know. Yeah, you never said anything of what that Dungeons and Dragons figure was.
It was Warduke, toy
see,
colors.
Yeah, you're
Warduke.
right. See, it's the Walmart Collector Con Warduke and toy colors on the card. And so right now they've said they're going to do Strongheart. What's the little thief guy? Zarak and Elkhorn. So you can see them on the back. But yeah, that it's a no-brainer to me because I'm opening the other ones. So why wouldn't I buy a version based on the toy stuff? All right, let's fucking knock this shit out. Got my everyday carry handy here. Not that I carry it. It's just my everyday that's in my office.
You're talking about a knife and not a hand.
Yeah. All right. Plastic wrap. Because, yeah, I don't even know a lot of this stuff that's in here. Because we talked about the canceling game with Big Bad Toy Store. So once something comes into stock, you have 90 days to ship it. Well, what you can do if it's still in stock is cancel it. You get a store credit for it, then rebuy it, and it resets the timer on it. So
ship your pile of loot, dude.
Yeah, dude. What the fuck are you doing that game for?
Stop. I was waiting for the fucking long box tick, and then of course it fucking showed up a week later.
Dude, I was waiting for my Murphy.
Isn't it $4 to ship? I mean, you're just saving $4, right?
Yes.
I was waiting for
it's
my
$4 and all the tax on everything in your pile of loot. They charge you all the tax and the $4 shipping.
Okay.
All right, these guys went on sale from them, so I
these
bought,
guys Skeletor.
Oh, sorry, 2000X Origins Skeletor went on sale for $10. So the original ones I had, I was going to keep on card. I was going to keep all my 2000X in the Origins line on card. So I'll open that one now that I got it for $10. Same thing with Mr. He-Man here, 2000X Origins He-Man.
So those they don't say new for 2024 on them, right? They just say
they have the 40th.
40th, okay.
Foil thing.
Yeah, so that's these
that would have been
just
2022 because I think 82 was the 40th, right?
Yeah.
Because those are kind of old now.
I think maybe 83 was supposed to be the 40th. I thought. Yeah. But I don't know for sure.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I got this Black Lantern McFarlane Superman with the Atrocitus build a figure pieces. This was the last one I needed. I got the other three for fucking $10 a piece. This one I had to pay $15 for, but not too bad. $45 for 4 McFarlane figures and a big, huge
that build a figure is going to be.
Looks like the fucking size of his legs.
Yeah, exactly. Look at his legs. Yeah. He's gonna be pretty fucking humongous. All right. I like this gold packaging. 10th anniversary Night of Asperity. So you can see he's a fucking dope fucking
from Vitruvian Hacks.
Yeah, from Vitruvian Hacks. Thank you. It's their
card art looks really nice.
dude. And collector friendly. You can yank them out. It's not glued in.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So
I don't have any hacks.
Dude, I love them. Like, this is the only hack I've bought in like the last 2 years, but I still love them. Yeah. House of 1,000
cool.
Corpses coloring book. Paper doll on the back is super cute.
For baby.
Cheerleader outfit and the fucking little performance outfit. All right. Most likely the last Ultimates Thundercat I'm gonna buy. That's Mr. Snarf down there.
Nice. Was he on
the
clearance?
Original what?
Was he on
No,
clearance?
paid full price for him, but he is sold out everywhere, and now they made that second goofy version of him, so I don't think this one's gonna get any cheaper.
Like Snarf's little brother or whatever it is? Like, are you talking about that
No,
one?
it's still Snarf, but he comes with accessories from different episodes, like a belt and a walkie-talkie and weird shit. Oh yeah, this guy went on sale, $13 for him.
Jitsu.
Yeah, one of my favorites. And then with that what do they call the Demona mask or whatever, the little fucking devil mask for him.
Hanya mask?
Yeah. Something like that. Close enough. Okay. A case of things. Oh shit. This is the Shogun one. I was like, I thought I canceled all my Ultimates Godzilla. This isn't very fun to look at, but it's the Ultimate Shogun Godzilla, the one with the goofy shooting fist and shit like that. Again, one of those fucking one of the only Ultimates that hasn't gotten cheaper. Oh, and they gave me a dented ass box. Here you go, Roger.
Yeah,
now I'm right there with you. But what this is
a shipper box.
yeah. This is the G.I. Joe Reaction BBTS case of 15.
Oh, is that all those troop builders they released?
Yeah, like all the different shades of green shirts and
green
shit.
Shirts,
and Cobra. That was $60 for 15 of them. So works out to be, I can't even do my math. What, $4
each? $4 each.
Yeah. So I couldn't pass that up. I'm going to put some of those troopers on my table tomorrow. All the ethnic ones, you know. No, I'm just completely kidding.
Holy shit.
Let's see. Oh, this was another Ultimates that I wasn't taking a chance on selling out. Never found them cheaper. Soundwave, Ultimate Soundwave. Not a shipper.
Not the tangent. But whatever happened to the Black series that Hasbro was doing for Transformers with the red line?
I haven't heard any word one about those in a long time. Like I know in my stores, they're all gone. I've seen people post around the country that theirs are all starting to clearance out. Some of the newer waves, when I say newer, a year and a half ago waves are finally clearancing out. So no announcements or anything. It looks like it just kind of has fallen off.
Wow, that's weird.
So I'm glad I just cherry picked my favorite characters. Again, clearance. I canceled all my Silverhawks, but now I have all the Silverhawks at an average of $24 a piece.
Are those the chromed versions, or are those
no? These are. You know what? I got caught up in the hype of like, I want the chrome versions, and I'm like, I never had any of the toys as a kid besides Ripsaw, the fucking or Buzzsaw or whatever they call them in this line. Yeah. So that's the only toy one I want is him in the green colors. I realized I'm like, I watched the cartoon. So these are all the cartoon versions. Steel Will and then Bluegrass. So now again, of course, Copper Kid just came out, or just got put up for pre-order. So he went on the Jomo. So I may not have a full Silverhawks until he clearances out. All right, last one. Hey, we didn't do too bad.
We're doing good, man.
I found a banger deal on the World of Pandora figures. So the McFarlane little I don't know. I think these are 1/24th. Well, maybe because they're supposed to be bigger than humans. Maybe
they're like
not.
8 feet tall or something, right?
Or something. But so I got a banger deal on all of the other ones, and these were the last 2 I needed, and fucking Big Bad Toy Store had them on clearance. So I just fucking love the black light. You can't pick it up because of the sunlight is so bright, but black light's amazing. So this is Netiam and Ilu.
Of course, those unforgettable characters.
But this one was what I had relegated myself to not get this set because I had just seen ridiculous prices on it. Never saw it anywhere. But this is, Jesus Christ, that glare is fucking crazy. There you go. So it's the like little mobile home battle at the end of the first one.
Oh yeah, where like Jake's in his little thing and Miles is trying to unplug him.
Yeah, exactly. And he's in the mech suit, and Neytiri's on her little fucking demon dog or big demon dog thing. So not too bad. So like I say, there is tons of this. And then they had those little blind little rock things and shit like that. I even bought a case of those. I got those on a fucking banger deal. So this entire collection would have cost you about probably $700. And now again, when I'm saying a banger deal, you're also going to say, but you still spent $250 to get the entire collection. But that's literally 19 different toys, 24 different blind box fucking things. So it's a lot of toys, and it's in the perfect scale, man. Like I don't want 7-inch fucking Avatar figures. You know, I have one because I got it on amazing. Oh shit! That's a knock over. Everything I just took out. I got one because I got a banger deal of that as well. But so yeah, there you go. That was fucking. There's somebody not buying toys.
Yep. That seems legit as fuck.
Let's see. This AAA is gonna be our voice of reason here. He says every time I see a store having a banging deal is because nobody wants it, and is why they need to clear them out. In my opinion, I don't want those in my house either.
Yeah, that's like you know my phrase, like if I didn't want it at full price, I don't want it at clearance price.
Yeah, no, and that's Peter's thing too. AAA's thing is like, why would you buy it at clearance if you weren't going to buy it at full price? In the red line, I don't know if I know what that means.
Oh, he was talking about Grimlock. I saw that too.
Yeah, Grimlock in the end. Yeah,
he said they were supposed to make a Grimlock.
Were they? Oh shit, yeah. And like I say, at least the bot mode Grimlock that I got that I showed off last time, I still haven't opened it. It's fucking right here, getting ready to be opened. But it was amazing. Let's see. I wonder if anybody bought those Avatar models. Now the figures only have like 1 or 2 points of articulation, but all the like characters, the fucking the birds and the seals or whatever the fucking sea things were, and the mech suits are all creatures are all pretty well articulated. And what sucked me into them was seeing the play sets, like especially with all the black lights and shit. But again, yes, I only bought them once they were 75% off, essentially. Yeah, Evil King says the market is oversaturated with too many choices and people can't focus or find out what toys they want until it's already been out a few months. Yeah, and I really need to start watching reviews again because I've gotten bitten a couple times on thinking a toy was going to be really cool and it was crap. And I'm like, shit, I should have just watched a review of it because I've kind of gotten out of being that YouTube guy that watches it all the time. Jomo is working. Do not say it's not working. If we weren't getting on 3 hours, I would show you my Jomo spreadsheet. It's amazing. Every toy I've bought this year. Now, granted, BBTS might throw that off. Every toy I've bought this year, I have saved an average of 50%. Now, may not seem like a great deal when I'm still spending like $300-400 a month on toys, but it makes me feel good.
yeah.
I just cut lines completely out. That's what I did.
No, Cliff, you're doing it. Everybody we've had on this show, Rock did it right. AAA's doing it right. You're doing it right, Cliff. It's only me and Badass that are still making bad decisions.
I wouldn't say they're bad decisions. It's just
I never said I was part of this Jomo bullshit. Okay, don't be fucking.
I know it's even worse. He's for everything you're.
He plays full Canadian price.
Yeah, he pays full Canadian price.
I'm just messing.
Well, if you're getting a little butthurt over that ass, at least you can go to the hospital for free.
Yeah, no, it's not so free anymore.
Oh no.
No, we're steering away from socialism, Medicare.
Oh my god, that's the best part of your country. What the hell's that?
Yeah, it's not that bad. Not when you're waiting in a waiting room for 8 hours to see a doctor.
Do you have a primary care physician? Like, do you have your doctor?
I used to, and then he retired, and now I don't because we don't have enough doctors anymore.
Yeah.
See, okay. Well, it ain't all peachy up there.
No.
At least they're eating peanut butter off meat trays.
Yeah, we eat everything off meat trays.
Yeah, I was going to say the charcuterie discussion we've been having in the secret chat has been very appetizing for sure. All right, motherfuckers. Well, we got to get out of here. This is now officially a 3-hour show. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out with us. AAA, even though you were late. Lucas
on the wrong day, on a day we never record.
Yeah, what is with you, AAA?
Evil King in the house. Macrocranus. I think I did it right that time. Clint Allison. Pooptimus Rhyme. I think that might be. Oh, Poptimus Rhyme. Okay. That's better. Sorry, I literally was not making fun of you. Thank you for joining us for the first time. I think Clint may have convinced him to come on here, as well as his friend Bit Fruity in the house, Guy Fizz Anything, Toy Box Goblin, KJ Smith, always. Thank you. Cowabunga Dude.
Lucas James.
I think I said Lucas, but Lucas James as always, and very active in the group. We appreciate that, Mr. James. Yeah, thank you guys for being with us, especially on an off night. We had a lot of fun and a lot of new people here. I really appreciate it. And of course, we fucking got Lotus here.
Yeah, Lotus. Just no, unfortunately, no Shane.
Oh, we didn't see this. He says, Jonathan Pollock, you turd. So one of our longest time listeners, one of our main guys in our group. I apologize.
Now he's known as
the immediate dressing down. The immediate dressing down.
Yeah, once I see that it's not 2 O's and it's Poptimus Prime or Poptimus Rhyme, I actually love the name. So. All right, we'll see you motherfuckers sooner rather than later.
Or later rather than sooner.
Sooner than later.
Peace.
Secret powers were revealed to me.